We back, we back in the boxing section. We had to go live tonight, man. It is fight week. We are staying on top of this, man. One of the biggest fights of the year. Second biggest fight of the year. You know what it is. We about to get the opinions of whoever the fuck. We're gonna wait for the homies to slide through it. Pull the fuck up. Come take a front row seat. Let's see who thinks what about what when it comes to this motherfucking fight. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not gonna lie. That nigga Crawford looking big as fuck, bro. Like almost like in not a good way. Everybody know I'm going for Crawford, but he put on so much muscle. I'm wondering what his stamina gonna be like. Cause that motherfucker will get swole. And you know, it looked like Canelo's actually motivated for this one too. Might be the first time in a long time we actually see him motivated for a fight. Pull up, y'all. Pull the fuck up. Who trying to hop on the fucking panel? Kyle's ass should be on here soon. But then again, he might not ever be on here. Who fucking really knows, you know? That's how it goes with that guy. You know how it is. We got Canelo. We got Crawford. Man, as this fight gets closer and closer, I just think it gets even closer to 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's going to be a dominant win from either one of them. Unfortunately, it has to be a dominant win for Crawford. Like, if it's even close, the decision's going to Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And I hope it's some fair scoring. You never really know when it comes to this shit. Because I mean, let me say this: there's some counteracting forces going down because Canelo always has some really suspect scorecards, and we've seen Turkey, Turkey's favorite fighters has some pretty suspect for scorecards. So it might be double suspect scorecards. I don't know where the fuck this nigga Kyle's at, but we're gonna wait for this motherfucker to pull up. It's his fucking idea to go live tonight. That's what we're doing. But who you got, man? If you making some bet, I don't even know what the fuck the odds are right now. Um, check these fucking odds. Let's see. Um, Canelo's the favorite, minus 170 to 175. Crawford's the underdog, plus 135, 145. Not bad. I mean, it's kind of close odds. I thought it'd be a little bigger of a gap between the two, but you know, whatever. But man, I am gonna be most likely probably driving up to the Bay to go watch the fight with Kyle. I thought some motherfucker having a fight party. It's about to be like three people there, bro. But he's supposed to be doing live commentary. He wants to go live on this channel during the fight. That should be interesting. So yeah, pull up, pull up, pull up. This shit popping, man. I'm gonna say this though, man. I am highly, 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 highly disappointed in the undercard, bro. More than anything else, I am highly disappointed in the fucking undercard. I think this is one of the worst undercards for a fight of this magnitude. You know, a lot of Mayweather's big fights, he had motherfuckers you knew on the undercard. He had Canelo on some of his shit. He had, Thurman on some of his shit. He had people you at least knew who the fuck they were. Like the best fight on this undercard is going to probably be Mabili and Lester. Everything else trash, bro. Fucking trash. You know what I mean? Like this is but at the same time, it's kind of like the fight's gonna sell either way, so why even waste any money paying anybody else? You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers taking all the money. They ain't got no money to give nobody else. But still, bro, this should be I would expect it at least a better undercard. At least like three solid ass fights. I don't mind them kind of showcasing fighters or some up and comers or whatever the fuck it may be. But come on, dog. You gotta do a little bit better than this. You gotta do a lot of bit better than this. But beggars can't be choosers. At least we got a big fight. We got a good fight out of it. So I'm not gonna complain too much, but I'm gonna complain a little bit still. This is a trash undercard. Throwing some motherfucking some steaks on my cast iron right now. The after work special. What I'm about. Let's go, Steph. Steph the stash in the motherfucking building. My dog already. As my Texas brethren says, already. That's how you know motherfuckers from Texas. If they ever say already, you know where the fuck they from. Ain't no question about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's my guy, man. Real black cowboy. Let him know. I'm definitely getting this good crust on my motherfucking steak right here. Oh, this shit about to be beautiful. Yeah, reserve. I feel like I have to stick a butter in this bitch, so it'll be right. Canelo round 7. Whoa, there we go. Now we got some people calling some calls. Canelo round 7, he says. You know, I, it's weird. Like I kind of feel like if Canelo wins, it's gonna be early. Like he's gonna catch him with some shit early. But and motherfuckers know I'm going for Bud. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not neither here nor there. But I hope Bud can pull it off. It's gonna be the toughest fight of his career, and it's gonna be the toughest fight of Canelo's career since Bivol. You know what I'm saying? And I will say this: I think Bivol has better defense. I think he has. I want to say a better jab. I mean, I think they both have two different jabs. I think that I think Crawford has more of a power jab because he is ambidextrous. I think he has a power jab. Um, I think Bivol has kind of like a more of a stick, but I mean, Bivol's a bigger dude, so I guess we'll see how it go. But man, this fight, man, I cannot wait. I can't believe it is in a couple of days. It is on Saturday. Terrence in 11 because he's better than Canelo at this point. Yeah, that's a hell of a call right there, dog. It's a hell of a call. I think I got Terrence by decision. I don't think, honestly, I don't see him hurting Canelo at all. I don't see, I do not see Canelo. I do not see Terrence hurting Canelo in any form or fashion. Uh, if he happens to, that'll be, I'm a huge Bud fan. Everybody knows I'm a huge Bud fan. But if Bud knocks out Canelo, I need to be a jerk to him, dog. I need to be a fucking jerk to him. Yeah, if Bud all of a sudden just put some things on Canelo and is the only man in Canelo's in history of Canelo to stop him, then maybe snack his steroids. I don't know. I don't know. I was just saying. I was just saying, bro. That'll be a very crazy, crazy stoppage. And like I said, I honestly don't even see Bud hurting Canelo, bro. I don't even see a time that is going to make you jump out of your seat and go, "Oh shit!" You know what I mean? I think he'll get some good punches in. I think he'll get some stiff shots in where he's gonna, make Canelo respect him a little more. But I don't see it happening where he's knocking Canelo out or giving him the beats to the point that he's stopping that shit. Like, nah. Could be wrong though. Big shout out Zerko. Nah, Bud gonna be putting hands on him and put him to sleep. Damn. That's some unwavering confidence you got there, Seth. I thought I was the Bud fan here, but holy shit, my bad. This is get that crust on all sides. I have no idea what Kyle's at, bro. I'll give this shit 30 minutes or so. Nobody hop on. I'm gonna hop off because I'm gonna get to my motherfucking steaks. But for sure, I mean, they said Netflix says the shit starts at 6, and I'm not sure exactly what fight that's gonna start at. Um, I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure where like Kalen Walsh, Fernando Vargas Jr. That's interesting, I guess. It's more of a showcase fight. Mabili and Lester Martinez. That's the one that I'm really looking forward to. Muhammad Alakel and John Ornelius. Don't know. Bochuk's on here, but he's against Brandon Adams, so I don't know who the fuck that is. Ivan Dyko versus Jermaine Franklin. Trash, 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 trash. Super trash. Okay, so I do got some information. The 6 o'clock main card is going to be Muhammad Alakel and John Ornelius, and then the Mibili, Lester Martinez, and Kalen Walsh, Fernando Vargas Jr., and then the main fight. So it'll be four fights. The preliminaries will be streaming on YouTube, and Boacek is the headline on that. Steven Nelson's also on there. Some more people I never fucking heard of. Trash, trash. But guess what? We ain't gotta pay for the shit. I mean, you gotta pay for Netflix, but whatever. It's cheaper than paying fucking however much you used to pay for fucking those motherfucking pay per views, dog. It's there we go. Canelo on 8. Yeah, we got a Canelo on 7. We got a Canelo on 8. Steph got Bud in 11. I got Bud by decision. I got Bud probably by a split decision, honestly. I can see I see one of these judges giving it to Canelo no matter what the fuck happens. You know what I'm saying? Like Canelo got a fucking draw against Mayweather, dog. Anything can happen. And one of the judges had a 118, one something versus Cotto. You know what I'm saying? So you never really know when it comes to a Canelo fight, man. You never really know. I mean, even the scoring in the Bivol fight was kind of all over the place. That was an interesting scoring. There we go. Let's see what fucking show that. Damn shame. You know how it is, man. You know, Canelo's connected, but Bud's connected now with Turkey too. So really, who got the big bank? You know, big bank take little bank. No matter what, a judge gonna give it to Canelo. Yeah, that's how I feel, bro. I feel like at least one of those three judges, for a fact, is gonna give it to Canelo, dog. I feel like no matter what the performance is, you know, if it's close, if it's not close, I feel like one judge is for sure giving it to Canelo, no matter what. So Crawford's really gotta do his thing, bro. Like, because my thing is this: look, that William Skull fight was a lot closer than the judges gave it. You know, and I understand it's not a style you want to see, but tell me, was there really that big of a difference between Haney and Ramirez and Skull and Canelo? Like, was it? I was there that? I mean, Haney was a little more accurate, a little more. You know, I get that slight difference, but like style wise, was there really that big of a difference? But it's like when we seen Canelo fight Skull, and Skull was, you know, not interacting much. You know, he was definitely trying to survive and do his thing, but he was scoring. I mean, they weren't hard shots. They weren't, you know, they weren't, you know, gonna knock Canelo out or nothing like that. But there were points. Yes, like this is what I've said for the past couple years. When you fight Canelo Alvarez, you're entering the ring down 4 rounds, 3 to 4 rounds. You're already down 3 to 4 rounds as soon as your intro. You know, you're coming out the fucking tunnel, you're down 3 to 4 rounds. So you need to win all of them, bro. Like you when you fight Canelo, you need to go to the mentality that I need to win all 12 rounds. And then you might win eight. You know what I mean? Like you really need to go in there like you can't give no rounds away. You can't let him have no momentum. If he gets a big shot on you, you need to fire back combinations or try to go for a big shot yourself. Like you cannot, you can't even let you can't even let Canelo have a highlight in the round. You know he's a little different. We all know what Sugar Ray Leonard used to do, right? Sugar Ray Leonard used to do, you know, the shoe shine in the last like 20 seconds of every round, try to steal a round because that's the last thing you remember. Canelo's kind of the other way where he's going to try to land a big bomb on you that people remember from that round. And they'll forget about the other 2.5 minutes of the round. They'll just remember, like, oh, fuck, Canelo cracked that motherfucker. Like, he had him on skates. He had him, like, look like he was, you know, hurting. And then it wins in the round automatically. So that's kind of like like a strategy that he has. And, you know, but Canelo is Canelo, bro. So it'll be interesting to see. I know I'm looking forward to it, man. This fight is one of those fights that I requested off work for. That's how you know it's a real one, bro. When I request off, because a lot of times I watch it right there at work. A lot of these fights I watch them at work, which obviously means I'm not all the way tuned in watching every fucking second of every round. You know, but I got it on my phone. I'm right there at work. Some of my customers are like, "Oh, bro, you got the fight? Can you put it on the TV?" I'm like, "I can't stream it on the TV at work, but I got it right on my phone." But this fight, I'm like, I ain't going to work. I'm not going to work. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to watch every fucking second of every round. That's what I'm going to do. Well, we got here. Bud's been walking around closer to 180 for years. Then he's not a small welterweight. He's a full blown middleweight frame who's just been shrinking himself for competition. I have heard that. I believe Bud will. That means he's been fighting his whole career drained and still dominating. That's true. Canelo gonna do Bud the way Triple G did Monroe Jr. Damn, bro. No way. Look, whoa. That was a meme worthy fight. You remember when Monroe sat on his ass like, oh fuck, like, whew, damn, this motherfucker hard. Why am I in here? See all that telegraph shots or the big shot coming. I really hope so. You know, the thing about both of their styles, they're both there to get hit. Neither one of them are defensive wizards. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, both got a couple of highlights, but neither one of their styles is defensive, defensively sound, I'll say. You know, a lot of countering, a lot of feinting, but like as far as like just pure defense, they're not neither one of them are defensively sound like that. And it comes like that that comes to show is between the two of them, yes, Canelo has the better chin. Canelo actually has probably one of the all-time chins. Like we've never seen him hurt except for that Miguel Cotto's brother years ago at like 147. So, you know, Canelo does have a chin. Um, Bud also does, but Bud has been on skates. And arguably, some say he was dropped against Mean Machine, didn't count. We know he got dropped versus Gamboa. That did count. But then to the argument that he's been fighting underweight, I mean, maybe that's what it was. Maybe he was just weight drained and he got rocked. Maybe now he's not weight drained. He can take a shot. We don't know. These are big question marks. He said, that's what Crawford gonna say. Oh fuck! For real, bro. I could see that happening, but I could see Canelo also realizing that this ain't, you know, this ain't Berlanga, bro. This ain't fucking Munguia, dog. This ain't John Ryder. You know what I'm saying? This ain't William Skull. You know what I'm saying? This ain't even Kovalev, dog. Like, if people remember before that Kovalev fight, which look, I gave credit to Canelo. He went up in weight. Kovalev was a big guy, and Kovalev was coming off a win. But people forget how he won that fight. Bro. Kovalev beat Anthony Yard with a fucking jab because Yard was too tired to continue. Not because Kovalev was beating his ass. You remember, Yard almost had Kovalev out of there and gassed out. And when he came back, that fool got jabbed and just laid down. I was like, I gave it all I got. That's all I got. But that was the quote unquote win that, Kovalev was coming off of, which is it's a win. A win is a win. But like it wasn't the crusher. It's not the same Kovalev that Ward beat and shit. So I mean, this is other than Bivol, this is the first competitive fight that Canelo has had since like the second Triple G fight. It's crazy. So we'll see if that catches up. Of playing around with inferior talent for all these years, will that catch up? Where now you got a real motherfucking fighter in front of you that's not here to play with you, that's not scared of you, that's not assuming that he lost already. That's not here for a fucking check. Bud ain't Charlo, bro. Bud is not motherfucking Charlo. But, we'll see what's up, bro. Like, all we can do is wait and hope for the best and just watch the fucking fight, bro. We gonna be on. See, if Bud been cutting all this weight for years, the fight becomes less about can Bud survive and more about can Canelo deal with the most complete fighter he's ever faced, who's in prime form. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, they both have challenges in this fight that isn't just the other fighter, right? Bud has the challenge of can he deal with the bigger guy, a stronger guy? Because this is let's not get it twisted. This is also the biggest, strongest fighter that Bud's ever faced, ever. Canelo is bigger and stronger and hits harder than anybody that Bud has ever faced. Way more than Earl, way more than Sean Porter, way, you know what I'm saying? So let's be real about that. I'm not here to be super biased toward Bud. Like, Canelo is better competition than anyone that Bud has faced in the recent years. You know, you can go back and say, like, yeah, that Gamboa fight when it happened, that was a prime for prime fight. You know, even the post stall fight, prime for prime fight. Like, there's a lot of these fights are prime fights, but in the most recent years, this is definitely the best, strongest, hardest hitting fighter that Bud has fought. It's not close. Now, on the other side of things, this is most definitely the best fucking fighter that Canelo has fought since Bivol. We saw what happened to Bivol. He took the L. So, you want to go back further than that? You'd have to go all the way back to Triple G Part 2, I believe. If you really want to look at the resume, which I can pull up right now. I don't know if I can pull up on screen, but I don't have my computer set up still after a long time. Let's see. You could say the same thing with Leonard and Hagler. Yeah, I mean, I quiet as kept, bro. I think Hagler won that. I think Hagler won that fucking fight. But you know, Leonard had this strategy, the shoe shine strategy, which has seemed to work for him in lots of fights. Not a bad strategy to have. I'm not saying it's anything bad with that. I think I honestly feel like a lot more fighters should incorporate those shoe shine bursts combinations, end of rounds, beginning rounds. Um, Hagler for sure packed the bigger punch. You can see how that went. Come on, bro. Camboa is 4'10", 128 pounds, something wet. Hey, I said at the time they fought, Gamboa was that nigga. And that is a fact. Gamboa was that nigga. And look, Gamboa rocked Bud. So obviously he was somebody, you know, he did something. Not like he just laid down. Um, Skills usually overcome power. Look through history. Yes, but that's not. I mean, I'm not sitting here and saying that Canelo's not skilled. Also, he does have boxing skill. I think he has matchmaking skill also, but he does have boxing skill. Mayweather Pat, who had the bigger punch? Eh. I mean, at that time, Pacquiao was getting drug tested. He had no punch. He didn't have no punch. Mysteriously, I can go on and on. Crawford hasn't fought in over a year and jumping up a weight. Motherfucker convinced people all he wants. He winning this one. He bent too much. He ain't winning this one. Okay. Bud has more skills than pretty much anyone. I mean, let's also address the elephant in the room. This fight's only happening because Canelo's still ducking Benavidez. Can we be real about that? Canelo been ducking Benavidez for years. Canelo has a whole nother set of standards for Benavidez that he doesn't have for any other fighter, bro. Like, he want Benavidez, you know, to go grab the Holy Grail from Indiana Jones fucking movie, you know what I'm saying, and come back with it, and you know, go get a written permission slip from Jesus and shit to fight him. Like, this motherfucker wants Benavidez to do shit that he don't ask of any other opponent ever. So we know what's up with that. His levels to the skill, people praise Spence fundamentals. You see how that went. Hey, bro, you see the picture on your screen right now, bro. I was telling motherfuckers for 5 fucking years that Spence wasn't fucking with Bud. As soon as Bud moved up to 147, I told everybody this motherfucker was gonna run through the fucking division, and nobody wanted to fight this motherfucker, bro. So you know where I'm at with it. I knew he was gonna beat the shit out of Spence, bro. Because let's not forget that same week was when Monster beat the shit out of Stephen Fulton, and I told everybody on this motherfucking panel, watch the same shit gonna happen on Saturday, but worse. Like, come on. I got Bud winning, but I don't think it's gonna be easy, bro. I'm rooting for Bud. I'll put it that way. I'm rooting for Bud. I'm not gonna say, oh, I know for a fact he's gonna win. He's gonna beat his ass. I think it's gonna be a great fight. I can also see a draw happening. I threw that out there. I might have to just go ahead and throw $100 on the draw because I could see 6 rounds of 6, or I could see Bud getting dropped and winning more rounds, like type of situation. So that's not surprising. Canelo, the most protected fighter in the sport. Not hating. I fuck Canelo. It's just facts. Yo, big facts. I bet Big Bread too embarrassed to say how much. Yo, how much you bet on this shit, dog? How much you bet, man? Oh man, it's gonna be a full 12 rounds. Canelo's gonna make it that way. Yeah, I think it's gonna be full 12, bro. I don't see it happening the other way. I think a better video is more about not giving him the opportunity out of the fight. It's something. I think he didn't want to pass the torch to the Mexican superstar. How do you think Bud has to fight to get the win? Um, I think he has to be active, bro. My guy Hannibal, my
What up?
nigga
What
Hannibal
up?
in the building was popping.
No, I gotta check in with my California family, my West Coast family. What Cal at?
Man, you know that nigga Kyle ain't pop up.
I told him I told him in the messages I was gonna pop out. Like, come on, where you at?
Kyle be
Well,
selling wolf
yeah, I
tickets, bro.
told him. But it's all good, Cal. It's all love, you know. But this fight coming up this weekend.
This Saturday.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Bud gotta. I want to roll with Bud. I'm gonna be real with you. I want him to win because this is Canelo, in my opinion. This is Canelo's first match that he's going to deal with real tough competition. But if Bud don't come out swinging in the first 5 rounds, I don't know. But he really got to prove himself with this one, man. Some people say he gonna lose, and I hear them because Canelo is bigger than him, and he is more a powerful puncher. But I look at Bud. Bud is he powerful too. So I don't know really. I'm gonna be real with you, cause Bud, he's not no slouch. Let's be real.
Nah, but Bud's a real one, bro. Like Bud's he's dedicated to sport, man. He's similar to Mayweather in that sense. If he don't smoke, he don't drink. He's always in the gym, always training. Like,
Yeah, so that's why I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, Canelo gonna get him cause Canelo bigger." Yes, we do know Canelo is bigger, but at the same time, who has Canelo really fought that we could say, "Hey, we could respect that fighter who fought him"? This is going to be the first fighter that we can say we respect that fighter that's fighting against Canelo. Am I right or wrong?
yeah, I mean, like the other example I gave was Bivol. I think it's the only one in the past 7 years that it was a good fight and he lost.
Yeah, 7 years, bro. Like you just said, 7 freaking years. That's why I believe that Bud may pull this out because you ain't fought nobody. You ain't been out there in that battlefield like that, bro. He's picking and choosing who he wants to fight. He's doing the Mayweather. This you can't do this with Bud. You just cannot play Bud, and I think Bud gonna win. I want him to win because we need excitement back to boxing because we shouldn't be talking about Tyson and Mayweather. This is crazy business, bro. Am I? But hey, Mex, am I lying though?
I
Boxing is
mean,
so boring.
I'm not mad at it. You know, I'm
I
not
ain't
mad at
mad
it.
at it, but boxing is so boring. We're talking about Mayweather and Tyson. That's a big red flag, bro.
Yeah,
Big red flag.
we can go over this motherfucker resume. So you know, but Canelo's last fight, William Skull, obviously trash. Berlanga,
Bullshit.
Munguia,
Bullshit.
Charlo,
Bullshit.
John Ryder,
Bullshit.
Golovkin 3,
Bullshit.
Bivol, who he lost against, who is an all-time great, Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Caleb Plant, Billy
Bullshit.
Joe Saunders. Well, Billy Joe Saunders I thought would be a
Bullshit.
decent fight, but
But it was
then he had that
bullshit. We saw it
Gilguero
was
fight,
bullshit.
Kalen Smith, Kovalev, Danny Jacobs, Rocky Fielding. Then you got Golovkin 2. Golovkin 2 was in 2018, dog. That was 7 years ago.
Exactly. That's my point. He about to fight somebody that's not a slouch. And this is why I say Bud may get him. And I want him to. Because I'm sick of the bullshit with boxing, period. We shouldn't even be. All this stuff that's going on in boxing is just a disgrace. Seriously. So I know people don't like Bud due to certain situations that he got going on in his life. All right, cool. Bud got this. He do. He got this, man. And then
And you know me,
once this fight is over, you say what?
I threw it out there that if Bivol and Benavidez end up fighting and one of them wins, which makes undisputed again, I could see
Mm-hmm.
Bud going up and challenging. Not saying he gonna win because that's super big, light heavyweight, but I can see him going
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it
yeah,
just to go for that undisputed if he beats Canelo.
yeah. But it's needed for the boxing world, man. It's needed. And I don't, this is not scripted. I don't think Bud gonna go with the script. Bud gonna go in, fight for his life. He got to. This is it for him. This is it. Everybody focusing on Canelo. Oh, Canelo this. This is it for Bud. If he don't win this fight or even close to, win or whatever, put up a good match, this is it for his career. Cause if he lose, right, what else gonna happen for him? What's gonna happen for
I'm gonna
him?
say this: if he loses, he can still get that Spence rematch
Spence? Are you
for the
serious
money. For
though?
the money, I'm saying for the money. I'm not saying
Spence?
competitive, but
Nah,
that's
I
the
know,
check.
but Spence don't even want that money. Why? Why? Ain't nobody gonna show up for that. That's a lose-lose situation. Cause we
No, the
saw
whole state of Texas is still waiting for Spence to come back.
but we just saw what happened. Nobody wants to see that, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right off the bat. Nobody want to see that, bro. So Bug, he's coming in and he got to fight for his life, bro. Nobody wants to see Bud and Spence. We were satisfied with that. That's why the internet and just the boxing world, period, is not even talking about a rematch with that. We more focused on Bud and Canelo. And y'all more into boxing than me, and I'm sitting paying attention. Ain't nobody talking about, well, if Bud lose, let's see Spence. We don't want to see that shit.
I mean, Bud is almost 40. I don't know how much he got left in the tank, really. Especially after
Exactly.
going up in weight like this. There's not really anyone around his weight unless he just goes up
Right.
again.
Right. This is it. They gotta give us the best of the best. Him and Canelo. They gotta give us the best of the best. And I just want Bud to win to shut these bitch ass people up. Cause a lot of people got Canelo, and I'm sitting there saying to myself, why you got Canelo and who has Canelo fought in the last 7 years? He's not battle tested, to be honest. Bud is more battle tested than him. And if he's not, then somebody prove me wrong. Tell me who. Tell me the easy ride that Bud had the past 7 years. He has not has a easy ride. You have to be battle tested,
Yeah,
man.
I'll go. Let's go down Bud's resume. We got Madrimov was his last fight, 154. Spence for undisputed.
Killed
David
that. He
Avanesian.
embodied that shit.
Yeah, David Avanesian. That was a layup. Sean Porter. Um,
Easy, easy,
Kell Brook.
wide open layup.
Me Machine was undefeated at the time that Bud fought him. Amir Khan, that was a bag. Benavidez Jr. was also
Mm-hmm.
undefeated at the time. Jeff Horn was undefeated at the time. Julian Sandongo was undefeated at the time. Felix Diaz had a loss. Molina. Postal was undefeated. Gambo was undefeated when he fought him. So, I mean, Bud got some shit. Um, I wouldn't say like the best. Like, I'm saying he's out here world beaters. But
Nah, he's not world
he took a lot of
beaters. Yeah.
motherfucking zeros, bro. Even Mazurmov was undefeated at the time. When
Mm-hmm.
even though it was like
Yeah.
a fight, people say, "Oh, but it didn't look that good." Mazurmov hadn't lost up to that point. Bud is taking a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people's O's.
Yeah.
So I mean,
So
I would say
I'm ex- I'm excited for this weekend, this Saturday, man. Seriously, I'm excited for it. 'Cause I just want
and I'll say this. So I'll say both of their resumes are
what's going
right. I
on with
mean,
Tank. Yeah, go ahead.
both their resumes are all right. I would say recently Bud has a better win because he beat Spence for undisputed, which Spence was undefeated. He beat
Mm-hmm.
Madrimov undefeated. But I would say the difference is they both kind of fought lesser opponents. There are some people in there that I believe Kell Brook and Miracom were definitely past their prime at the time. David Avanesian
That's a
was
fact.
whatever. But
That's a
what
fact.
did Bud do? Bud knocked him the fuck out. Bud knocked him the fuck out. That's the difference. Is the knockouts. Yeah, okay, he's in there with lesser competition. What'd he do? Made him look like lesser competition. Knocked him the fuck out. And that's what I'm on, man. Like he did what he was supposed to do by stopping the fight. So it's like, okay, if you're lesser competition, you get knocked the fuck out, bro. Caleb Plant, Caleb Plant was Canelo's last. Oh shit, a rare shot at hey man. We gotta give it up to my dog. Gotham City Bullies, aka the Coffee Master. Let's go, my dog.
What's good? What's
What's
good?
up,
What's good?
dog? Long time no see. How life treating you?
Shit, I can't complain. I can't complain. What y'all got going on with this Bud and Canelo shit?
What's your prediction, bro?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know.
It's a tough one. I want to see the weigh in on Friday. I probably, that's show me kind of like what their weight's looking like, how they feeling. Allegedly, Bud's still cutting weight. Like he's still got cut. So I don't know if that's true or not, but we're about to see. I got try to catch up with some of these comments. Um, let's see what we got. Yeah, chat is active, bro. I'm behind a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think the way I look at it, man, I think Bud is crafty. I think he's more crafty than Canelo is. I think Canelo really only know how to move forward, fight boxing forward. Um, and he got head movement, but his feet, he ain't going nowhere. So I don't know. I think if Bud, this is what I'll say. If Bud can take one from Nello, Bud gonna whoop his ass. If Bud can take one from Nello, though.
I don't even think he should try to see if he can, bro. That is a bad way to go.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they are who they are, right? So they definitely
Yeah,
going. They each going to take one. You know what I'm saying? And it
yeah, they're
just
both there to
becomes a
get hit.
matter. It just becomes a matter of, you know, man, bro, that shit, man. Canelo don't fought Gennady, man. Shit, bro. Canelo don't fought Gennady, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Kovalev,
Yeah, I
bro.
don't see Bud. I don't see Bud hurting Canelo at all, bro. I've stated that. I don't see him even hurting him, much less stopping him.
Okay, so then he got to be. So okay, so he got to be. Yeah, but okay. And so how's he
And
winning the fight then? If he can't
he's
hurt
got
Nello, how's he win the fight?
he's just got to win by rounds. He's got to win by hit, not get hit, and
Bud
think
get
general
hit all the
shit
time though.
combinations.
Bud get hit all the time though.
They both do. That's why I said they're both right there to get hit. Neither one is a defensive wizard. You know what I'm saying? Neither one. So it'll be interesting to see because Bud gonna have to box,
For
and
sure.
it's been a while since we've seen him box because he's used to just running people over. So or catching them, setting traps and catching 'em.
Well, nah, his last fight, I'd say he boxed. He had no choice but to box.
Yeah, and that's a good sign because like we know he still got that.
Yeah, but oh boy, he was boxing, had success against him, you know? Like Bud won that fight, but he didn't roll over him.
No, I had that fight like 8-4, but it wasn't. I mean, going into it, I had no idea who the fuck Nazarmoff was. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
either.
Me personally, so I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Okay, I was at that fight in LA, drove down solo, so I'm thinking right away, shit, Bud gonna lock this motherfucker out. I don't know who the fuck he is.
Right.
And see that they played this chess match is like, okay, but Nazarmoff came out and said, Bud's power had him fighting different because he felt the power. Nazarmoff
Oh, did he?
also fought Virgil and got his ass whooped and said
Did,
that Bud hit harder than Virgil.
oh, okay. 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 That's okay. That's something then.
So that's why he's saying he kind of had to like it was a chess match after that. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't just go in and like, okay, let me figure
Yo,
some
but
shit
this
out.
the thing though. This the thing though. Like, I think I think Canelo, he done beat the brakes. Like he done sent elite competition to the gulag in that ring. Elite. Now, I hate that you got that shit up there, Earl, but Bud didn't send Earl to the gulag. The ref got involved in that. Canelo, the ref is not needed. It's clear. You know what I mean? That we done seen Canelo fracture orbitals. What he did to Billy Joe Saunders, nasty work.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
Nasty work. You know what I'm saying? One hitter quitter on Amir Khan, nasty work. What he did to Caleb Plant, nasty work. Kovalev, nasty work. So
Yeah, he
it's
got
like,
he got enough to wobble your ass and get you out of there. That's for sure.
yeah, and I don't think Bud don't though. Bud don't
Like I'm saying,
though.
I don't see Bud being able to catch Canelo with that unless it's like just a
So you
body
think
stop,
Bud
liver
can?
stop.
So you think Bud can? So you think Bud can successfully box against Nello for 12 rounds?
My prediction that I've said is I think whoever wins the body war is who wins the fight. Because once again, it's the same thing. Canelo got a harder punch. If he
Uh
can
huh.
catch a hard body shot to Bud, it could be a long fight. And he
Uh
needs it to stop Bud's feet and to stop him from boxing. And then Bud
huh.
needs to Bud got can stick him. You know what I'm saying? Bud got stiff jab. I think
Uh
he can
huh.
stick a lot accumulative body punches to Canelo to make him slow down, kind of take some steam off his punches. But they both got strategies where it's like, look, if us just regular ass dudes on the internet talking about it, their camp definitely talking about it and talking about other things too. So, but I don't think Bud would have even took this fight if you didn't think he could actually win. I don't see him as a guy just going for the bag like Charlo. I don't see him going in there trying to do that shit. I don't see him. I think he really feels he can win. He might see something in Canelo that he can win, but
Bruh, I
that's why they
think so.
fight.
Maybe it's not like maybe it's not a thing of it's for the bag, right? Because this is legacy. So and let's come up with a world where Bud wins. Like, what is the boxing conversation around Bud then? You know what I'm saying? Like, so whether or not it's the game is stacked against him, the match is stacked against him, the boxing conversation on in the event he's able to pull it off might be enough to, you know what I'm saying? Because at that point, it's him and Usyk. Clear. It's him and Usyk. And it's probably him over Usyk.
I mean, I
3
got him over Usyk right now, but
Yeah, I'm about
I
to
would
say
say
he going. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, no, for his all time, I think if he beats Canelo and becomes 3 division world champ, I mean,
unified
he's in the conversation as a GOAT. I
as a
don't know.
GOAT.
I still got Mayweather, but he's in the conversation. He has arguments.
Bro, if he is able to beat Nello, I'm putting him over Floyd. This one match. All he got to do is beat
Oh,
Nello.
that's a hot take right
All
there.
he got to do is beat Nello, and I will put
Yeah,
him over Floyd.
that's a hot take for real. I ain't
I
gonna
don't
lie.
think so. I don't think so. I mean, Floyd's 50-0. It's respected, but like Floyd didn't fight nobody when he was supposed to, bro. And
No, that's a fact.
technically some flu flam went on when he fought Zab Judah anyway. I mean, Zab was supposed to win that. And Floyd lost that match, technically. So he ain't fighting nobody when he was supposed to, bro. So I give him. He's not the GOAT now to me, honestly. But I respect people putting him as a GOAT because he retired undefeated and he's the most paid. But his legacy is so much that all Bud got to do is beat Nello. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
interesting.
I don't
That
consider him. I don't consider Floyd as the GOAT either. I'm gonna be real with you, but I don't take away from his career though.
Now I don't either. Fifty
Floyd
and
might
0
go
is
for
50
sure.
and 0. So 50 and 0 is 50 and 0, and then a
Man,
boxing
Floyd
ring,
about to beat Mike Tyson, man. Y'all better stop.
bro. That's not gonna happen. That fight is not gonna happen.
Well, that fight's happening. Too much money for it not to happen.
Bro, if that fight happens, Floyd getting put out of there. Bro, I'm telling you right now, Mike ain't gonna do
I'm
what
gonna
he
say
did.
this:
Mike ain't gonna do what he did
Mike
with Jake Paul
Mike really don't like Floyd because
at
Floyd
all.
Mayweather was disrespecting a lot of people during that time,
Exactly.
and I don't
Exactly.
think Mike gonna let that shit go. Cause
But
Mike spoke about that. He was like, "Man, how can you disrespect the greats who paved the way for you?" So I don't
Hey, Floyd,
think
but that's the thing. Floyd never disrespected him. He just said he's better than him.
no,
he
that is disrespect.
He
If
never said
Mike
they were trash. He
Tyson's
just said they weren't as good as
it's
him.
it, no,
Mex, let
it's
me
not
And
ask
they're not.
about it's not about this. It's not about him saying they trash, but it's like okay, these people really went through the battlefield. You really didn't go through the battlefield like that, bro. Let's be real. What
Well,
he did was he came up with a formula to promote himself and pick who he wanted to pick to fight. Because he robbed us. Let's be real. When Pacquiao was in his prime, Mayweather was supposed to fight him. He robbed us of that. He waited until later.
but that was Pacquiao side of things too, though. Like, let's
Nah,
not
no,
forget he offered Pacquiao 40 million. Bob Aaron said they need to build a brand new stadium. Pacquiao said he was scared of needles. Now there was all these things. Floyd just said take the drug test. I'll give you
okay,
what you want.
but no, why you asking him to take an Olympic drug
It's
test?
the same drug test every other fighter took since Floyd became the A side. The same
Yep.
one. All of them took
Yep.
it.
Yep. Every last one of them do.
That's
I don't
that's
give
true.
Pacquiao no leeway. He should have just
I
took
Mosley
the
ain't
got
drug
giving
popped
him.
for
test.
PEDs and he even took the test.
Man, he should have still fought Pacquiao. I'm gonna
Canelo
be
took
real
the
with
test.
you.
Cotto took the test. Everybody took the
Yeah,
test.
he still should
Mosley.
have fought Pacquiao, bro. Like real shit. Like even I understand the test results, whatever, but dude, this you at the height of your career. You gonna get paid regardless, and people still gonna respect you. And it's the thing. It's the ego. It's the ego with a lot of these boxers. Look at Tank. I don't care what nobody say. Tank is a whole ass nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This is a little asshole who don't want to fight who he's supposed to fight. It's the ego shit.
I don't think that's true at all.
Alright,
I
yeah,
think that's the business. I think there's something going
it's
on with the
the business,
business.
but at the same time, everybody gonna get paid. It don't matter if you win or lose. You're still going to get paid because people want to see this.
Well, I don't know. People talking about that strange business over there with the Al Heyman nigga. I mean, shit. None of them are really
Yeah, Al
fighting.
Heyman ain't.
The Charlos ain't really fighting. Wilder ain't
Yeah,
really
Al Heyman ain't shit.
fighting.
I
Earl ain't
agree with
really
you on that one.
fighting.
Yeah.
Thurman ain't really fighting.
Yeah, I would have you sitting on the shelf.
Straight up.
One fight a year, one fight
Yeah,
every 2 years.
I agree with you on that part. Yeah, Al Heyman ain't shit. He ain't shit. But I'm just saying, like with Floyd, Floyd, it just that should have happened, man.
Hey Max,
I
I'll
don't
tell
care
you
what
this
nobody
though.
say.
I am rooting for Bud though. I just
I'm,
can't. I just
I'm
can't.
rooting for Bud too.
I can't see it, but that's what I want to happen. That's what
That's
I
how I'm
want to
looking at it.
happen.
He my favorite fighter, so I'm just rocking with him. And it's kind of one of those things where it's just I don't know how you're gonna do it, but I feel like I trust you enough to do it because you
Max,
haven't shown me
I
anything
think
less.
I, I think Bud could get stopped.
Yeah, it's possible.
Because Bud is your favorite fighter. So anytime you seen Bud get caught, what do you do?
You
Every
just think
time
you
he
like
get
he just
caught.
stand there and fight back. He bites
And
down his mouthpiece.
that's not what you want to do with Nella.
No,
That's
it's not,
not
Bob.
what you want to do. That's not what you
Well, I
want to
know
do
he
with
ain't gonna sit there and
Nella.
ask
That's a
Canelo,
good point.
"Oh, you think I'm good? You think I'm good?"
He
Right.
definitely ain't gonna do that. Okay, but even look at that. So that's a small sample size, Max. Who's the better technical boxer, Caleb Plant or Bud?
But
Bud,
Really?
yeah, I go with Bud. Yeah, I go with Bud.
Okay.
Bud's way more savvy. I think Bud's one of the best trap setters in the game. He sets a lot of trap.
Okay.
But Caleb Plant is a prettier fighter. He looked pretty.
Mm-hmm.
But that nigga Charlo looked like that nigga Charlo, boy, when that nigga was flinching before Nello even connected.
He said he was flinching before.
That nigga knew that shit was hurting, boy.
See, when you look
Man,
at it
but
that way, I will never blame Charlo for taking the bag. I don't blame none of these fighters for taking the bag because this is their profession.
oh
But
nah,
Yeah.
if
all
Charlo did
that shit
not
he was
take the
talking.
bag, if Charlo didn't take the bag, Bud would have already been undisputed in 3 weight classes.
Nah,
It would have
popped
been
too much
Charlo instead
hot
of
shit.
Madrimov, and Bud would have
Charlo
beat the shit out of him.
Charlo popped too much hot shit to go in there and act like a bitch. He talked way too much for you to not go in there and
Both of them
be
Charlos do.
be a man.
Then one of them get smacked up.
Yeah,
I
the
still
one
want
who
to see
ain't
that fight.
the one who ain't
I
lost.
do too. Yeah, he got smacked.
Plant and Charlo, that gotta happen, bro. That's gotta happen.
Yeah. Bro, if I get smacked up like that, hey, line it up, man. We got a box after this.
I ain't gonna
But
lie, Plant.
even if I get smacked up like that day we boxing. Man, you about to smack me.
Man, Charlo didn't see that shit coming. That's why that fight ain't happened yet. Them hands move too fast.
Even though it's like, nah, bro, you just smacked this shit out. I don't
Them
know, man.
hands
When I
move too
seen that, I
fast.
said, God damn. And then you got your, I don't want no woman defending me. I'm sorry, bro.
Yo, he
That was
gotta get
embarrassing.
Nello to back up. He gotta get Nello to back up. I just don't know how he gets him on his back foot. He got the bigger reach, right, Max?
I mean, they got
But
same reach, or maybe Bud got injured too.
he gotta get Nello
I think
to
Bud
to
got
fight off
like
his back foot.
I think he got like 2 inches.
He gotta get him to fight off his back foot somehow. And maybe it
It's
is
gonna
the
be it's
body
gonna be
work.
interesting, bro. I don't know how he gets it done either, bro. I don't. But also, it's like Canelo hasn't had a tough fight or good competition for so long that maybe he just,
Exactly.
is not ready for that level yet.
Yeah.
Because Mungia and Berlanga and Skull and Ryder, they're not gonna help you get ready for Bud. And you refuse to fight Benavidez.
He
You know
should
what I mean?
never have
And
fought McGee in the first place. I never understood that. I'm like, what the
I
fuck?
don't know, bro.
That
That was a
McGee fight is
bag.
bullshit.
He got the Mexican bag, bro. That's the bag.
Yeah, I was like, McGee, what are you doing?
Yeah, he ain't fought nobody since Bevel. And honestly,
Mhm.
Ryder gave him he gave him some work. Ryder gave Canelo some work,
Like I
if I
said, that
remember.
William Skull fight was better than people put it out there to be. And William Skull should have never been that closely competitive at all. I mean, he was fighting scared. You could say that. He was moving, whatever, but he was scoring points. He was punching them and scoring points.
He definitely was
Mhm.
scoring points.
And my thing is, can Bud win like that? Can Bud win with that style? Or will they penalize him for it? Because that's the thing too. If you fight Canelo, like this is what I asked earlier before everyone got on. What is the major difference between Devin Haney Ramirez and William Skull Canelo fight? It was almost the same fight, but somehow Canelo won his, and Haney won his. Like the name has something to do with it.
Mhm.
So if
For
Bud does
sure.
fight, boxing style like that, will he be penalized as he's scared, trying not to engage? Canelo's an aggressor, blah blah blah, or will they see it for what it is? The judge, like I said, I think one judge, no matter what happens, is gonna give it to Canelo.
For sure. For sure.
Brandon
For sure.
Washington said Canelo in 8.
Canelo and 8. That's what I'm saying. I just don't with that forward pressure, hands high, granite chin. I just don't know how you keep it. I just don't see it. But I'm rooting for Bud though.
I mean, that's one thing about Canelo, man. He got a Hall of Fame chin.
Come on, Steph. Before I get off here, man. Come on, Steph. Say your piece.
Man, it's
Yeah,
all
Steph.
Roy. I hear ya. Y'all cooking, man. Y'all cooking. What's up? Salute to y'all.
What's good? What's
Uh,
good?
What up? What up?
Gotham, Hannibal. Man, I got. Excuse me. I was just eating. I got Terrence
Hey,
Crawford
we could
by
barely see
Lane.
both of you guys. I'm not gonna say why, but
Wait, say
I
what,
like
Max?
I like it that way.
I said we could barely see both of you guys.
Word. Shit, man.
Nature's camouflage.
Word. Um, yeah, I got Terrence by a landslide, gentlemen. I just think
Wow.
I think Terrence is better than him, Gotham. I'm listening to you. Like, you want to say what I'm about to say, but, like, you just got more respect for Canelo than I do. And look, like, I like Canelo Alvarez a lot too, man. I just, given what he's been giving me over the last decade, I've been able to pick and prod at it, and I'm just not impressed. I always tell people that when I get ultra frustrated. I'm just like, y'all can be impressed with that shit. With all that we talk about, best fighting the best and whatnot, I think this is a real good matchup. I think Bud matches over him. I think he's better at everything, man. And
Mhm.
I know Canelo can, overwhelm you like you're saying. He's gonna come out over and overwhelm you, pressurize you and all that kind of good stuff. Have effective aggression, but I still think Bud's smart enough to, stay away from that. And like Mex said a couple moments ago, he's gonna have to box. He's gonna have to weather the storm. And like you said earlier, like I think they are gonna trade, a few of their best punches. But I still see Terrence whooping this dude's ass, man. Like Canelo he doesn't do anything, bro. Like what's he gonna like? And Brandon just said he gonna knock him out in 8 rounds, so he's just gonna walk up to him and knock him out. Like, all right, man. Like, if that'd be the fucking round, but uh, I I can see Terrence beating on him, man. And I'm not really worried about all the judges and all that shit, the weight. Nah, man. Y'all see Terrence looking at this dude in the face every time you get a chance to. So that's enough confidence for me. And whether he's been putting on weight or not, it's all water weight and whatnot. So he gonna come in looking like the best version of Terrence Crawford to offer at 38, 39 years old. So I got Terrence, man. I got Terrence in like championship rounds. He either stops him or he beats him on points. Regardless, he probably stops him though, because he's gonna be beating on this dude. Watch this shit.
Yeah, I think if someone does get stopped, it'll definitely be in the championship rounds where fatigue is settling in now. But I'm gonna roll with you, bro. Like I said, I want Bud to win, and shit, I'm gonna roll with you. Said you're right. You gonna say what I want to say?
Now Terrence is better than him though, Gotham. I'm trying to and I'm not the biggest. I mean, handle both of them and tell you, Max. I'm not the biggest Terrence guy, but like I am smart enough to look this up and down and be like, yeah, Terrence is better than him. What the fuck? Like, and I'm not really picking apart their resumes because obviously old boy's been at the higher weights for some time. Terrence is on the back half, the back nine of his career, and has decided to. I wouldn't even say decided. He's been rewarded, right now. People have been saying, Mex has been saying he's the number one fighter for 5 years plus. So I mean, I'm not surprised by all this, man. But I do think at the end of the day, he's better than him. He's gonna have to prove it, but that's just what my boxing acumen tells me. In this matchup, I'm just talking about these two guys. I'm not
Yeah, see,
talking about what
yeah,
they're
I
gonna
can't.
do before or after.
Y'all got Bud number one over Usyk.
Well, I
I do.
thought when I say I thought, I thought that was consensus number one. That's what ESPN was putting out before even he fought Errol and before even Usyk fought undisputed at heavyweight a couple times. So, and then things happen, and soon as what happens, in my opinion, I think the undisputed thing is kind of a marketing ploy now. It's a little overrated, but still, it's happened about 3-4 times now, and not only that, we've had Clarissa's done it. So,
The
or I'll
GOAT,
say this.
the motherfucking GOAT.
I would say this. Long story short, Bud still makes a case to be number one. So
The reason I have him number one is I'm just keeping the tradition of being number one
fair
pound
enough.
for pound.
Fair enough.
Where
I mean,
like it's
he
always
brings that to the
been you're
fight.
number one until you lose it, and he hasn't lost it yet. Now I do think if you're comparing recent fights, I mean Usyk is definitely putting in more work since Bud fought Earl, which was 2 years ago. Usyk's put in a bunch of work and hasn't lost, and he's fought.
Elite work.
Yeah, he's fought. So that's why he's like number two only because traditionally the way it's been is number one pound for pound stays that way until they retire or they get beat.
Okay.
So, but I would say like yeah, I'm not mad at anyone that puts Usyk in front of Bud off recent work because I think Usyk is another guy that just doesn't get talked about enough. I think he's one of the best of his generation. I think he stacks up against
God,
most heavyweights ever.
damn.
Yeah, he might be.
I,
I don't even know what to say about that dude. We're gonna have to reach for some dead boxers to even throw at him. You know what I
you
mean?
got to. You got to
gotta
mention
have a
him in the
historical
Joe
shit.
Louis Muhammad Ali conversations,
Yeah,
bro.
you
Like,
have to. You have to.
now I don't know if he beats those guys, but he can't be ignored. He's in that. I mean, I think he beats Tyson. I think he could beat Lennox. I think he beats Klitschko's.
Ooh, Lennox is a tall order. You think he beats Lennox?
I mean, if Hassan Rockman beats Lennox, yeah, I think Usyk does too.
No,
Mm.
everyone. First off, having L's on your record is it's not a bad thing, man. It is obviously if you like lose, 11, 11, 12, 13. Well, that's crazy and whatnot. But the best guys who we can all think of, all have major L's on their records and mostly there's like a couple blunders in there, and then they lose to the best guys. You know, so I'm not really holding that against
Yeah, well,
anybody.
see, and that's what I'm saying. I'm never mad if somebody took an L against like another great Hall of Fame fighter, because hey,
Right.
you fought the motherfucker. Unless you just got fucking mollywopped, then you got to kind of against them. But like, if you look at someone like maybe like a Trinidad, his 3 L's are against 3 Hall of Fame fighters. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Right.
okay, cool. But Lennox Lewis has had some L's against some non-Hall of Fame fighters, and he's got knocked the fuck out by some non-Hall of Fame fighters. I think he's avenged every loss he's had, which I
Yeah.
also give credit to anyone that's taken an L. If they avenge that L, you get some credit too. But that's where the Mayweather argument comes in, is the motherfucker don't got one that you can point out and be like, oh, what about this time? You got caught like, he don't got that. And that's his argument against everybody, is he doesn't have that one fight where he was off that one night and fucking got knocked out.
Yeah, but that's because Floyd, when did you dare to be great? Like you coming at
His whole
Roy because
career.
you coming at Roy because he dared to go up to heavyweight and capture a title, then come back down. Like what, nigga? You ain't ever in your life done nothing like that. Ever. Ever, nigga.
But
Ever.
Floyd,
You ain't ever
Floyd
dared to
fought
be
every
great, nigga.
fighter that wanted to get in the ring with him. That's the thing, is like people, I
Mm.
just don't understand why people put it on Floyd when there's documented evidence of Floyd calling out every fighter that they say he didn't fight in their prime, and they didn't want the fight because they were the A side. From Mosley to De La Hoya to Costazu to Zab Judah, all these motherfuckers, bro. He called them all out at the height of their career. But I understand Floyd was high risk, low reward, wasn't a superstar, wasn't bringing in money, which comes to the arguments, but he still called them out. And when it was his time to make the decision of being the A side, he doubled back and fought all those motherfuckers and didn't let them get away with not fighting. So
They
yeah,
were all past their prime by then, though.
but
So
that's
Past
their
their
fuck
fault
them.
prime.
though.
Fuck them. You had niggas. You had Earl. You had Thurman. You had some niggas out here that represented the same threat that you represented for Shane Mosley back then. You ain't do that. You fought these niggas way past their prime, bro. And yeah, Shane caught your ass. So I give you
Hannibal.
points because
They did catch him.
Shane caught him, and I give him props for that because he overcame adversity and beat the shit out of Shane. I also give him I got fights that I give Floyd props for. The one in particular is Maidana. Like he didn't
Twice.
have to do that, and he did that. And you know what I'm saying? That was an ugly first fight. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the one fight I give Floyd. It's like, yo, in recent years, you did fight Maidana, dog. But outside of that, man, come on, dog. Who? Where's the notable win? A young, inexperienced Canelo, a old, washed up Cotto.
Hey, once again, let's not be revisionist history. Mayweather didn't want to fight Canelo. He told him he don't want to fight Canelo. He told him let the fight build up, let Canelo go get some more wins. They're the ones that said they were ready right now. They didn't
I
want to
ain't
wait.
blaming him for it. I ain't blaming
And
him
then
for it.
and then and then Mayweather said, "All right, go beat who was it? They beat right before him. Right before he fought, he told him, oh fuck, who was it? Whoever it was, Floyd told him, go fight this dude. If you beat him, then fuck it, I'll give you a fight, and he did. But like this, what I'm saying, like before he was the A side, they ducked him. When he was the A side, he fought him. But that was also, yeah, they were no longer in their prime, so they needed the bag. But it's like,
Yeah.
he didn't fight any of these motherfuckers coming off of L's though. he didn't. I mean, everyone he fought were on win streaks at the very least. You know, like
And I
that
mean,
can be
who
said.
knows? Maybe a fight between him and Keith Thurman doesn't sell. You know what I mean? Like maybe. You know, the Cotto fight was obviously a big draw.
And then there was also people that fucked up the fight. Like he was gonna fight Zab way earlier. Zab gonna lose a Kasazu and go lose the fucking what's the other
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
that one dude. You know, and
Um,
then he still fought fuck what's the dude's name?
damn.
Baltimore.
Floyd fought people with L's though. He fought people with L's, yeah.
No, I said not coming off an L.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he has.
Who?
You just mentioned one of them, Zab, I believe. Who? What's his name? I believe Berto.
Damn, he might have caught Cotto coming off of L
There's
too.
some other guy. Yeah, I think Cotto might even been coming
Yeah.
off now.
Yeah.
Nah, Cotto was coming off a three fight knockout streak. Again,
Okay,
he
but
knocked
still,
out.
okay.
He
Lost to
didn't
What's
fight.
that guy's name? Chino, I think.
You talking about Maidana?
No. Well, obviously the second time, but he might have had an L already on his record. That's my point I'm trying to make. Is that he fought
No, he has
people
an L
already.
on his record, but I'm saying like his
And
last
also
fight
too coming
was
off
in
an
the
L. I
L.
know he fought like 2 people like that.
Canelo
And,
didn't
and
beat
let,
up Cotto before he fought Floyd.
no, that was after.
Okay.
But even with the Maidana shit, let's
Okay.
remember the only reason Maidana got the fight was what? Because he beat fucking Bronner. That was supposed to be Mayweather Bronner.
What
So
Broner
that was
was
another
supposed to
going to be
fight
another big fight
Mayweather?
of an undefeated. Yeah, it was because nobody knew that Bronner was going to lose that night. Bronner was still undefeated. And then he got his ass whooped by Maidana. So he took the. It's similar to the Baltimore Zab Judah shit. It was supposed to be Zab. Zab lost to Baltimore. Then Floyd fights Baltimore. All right, find the winner then. You know, same shit. It was supposed to be Floyd Bronner with all the comparisons of being the young spy flashy dudes. Bronner was undefeated. Fights Maidana, gets mollywopped. And then now it turns into, oh, I don't know if Floyd can handle that. That motherfucker mollywhopped the shit out of Bronner. Fights Maidana twice. Like,
Damn,
that's
so
what I'm
hold
saying. Some of these
on.
motherfuckers fucked up their own chances.
So hold on. So Floyd was building Broner up just to fight him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Floyd
that's
was a
crazy.
king. You know, Floyd had fucking Canelo on his undercards to build Canelo. That's why he was telling him, let's wait a little more. Like, get him some more dubs so he could be a bigger fight. But they didn't want to wait.
That's crazy.
You know? And the age that he was when he fought Canelo was similar to the age of like De La Hoya Chavez or some of these other fights. It wasn't like an outlandish, like, oh, that motherfucker's 12. Like, you know, he was old enough because he I mean since that fight he's had nothing but wins since other than what fucking Bivol and you know the
Yo,
draw with
I just
Triple
don't
G it
like
probably should have been.
I just don't like how Floyd trolls Hall of Fame fighters because they got L's. Like that shit he did to Roy. Like, bro, this is still Roy though. Like, nigga, let's be clear. It's Roy Jones you talking about. Like, how dare you? How dare you, fool? It's Roy Jones.
Yeah, but Floyd just says I'm
Yeah, but I
undefeated.
mean that thing's been going back since they were like that shit has been going on since the pound for pound shit because Roy was always 1 and Floyd was 2. And once again, it stayed that way until the L. Then Roy takes the L. Floyd moves up to 1 pound for pound and never relinquished number 1 pound for pound from that point on. So it's been jealousy for a minute because once again, and my thing is, I don't know if it's, I guess his delivery is kind of disrespectful, but I'm saying like when you start thinking like who's the GOAT, the number, just the one guy, then you start splitting hairs at that point. So it's like you got to start pointing out that shit that nobody talks about.
Okay,
You know, you
okay,
got
so okay. So let's do this. Let's take Floyd. let's take Floyd's reign because I mean, at a certain point, Floyd's fights were just like, I mean, who he fought, Berto, like fuck out of here.
yeah, but
So let's
Berto and McGregor's last 2.
Yeah, so let's take Floyd's run up to
But before that was Pacquiao, so it's got to be up to Pacquiao.
that wasn't even a good fight.
That was a
So
big number one fight in boxing history. You can't exclude that one.
I want prime Floyd. So when was prime Floyd?
Floyd, that's the thing. Floyd was always prime Floyd, bruh.
No, like when. So all right, let's take Floyd up to when he caught Arturo Gatti.
Yeah.
Let's take Floyd. Let's take Floyd's career up until the point he fought Arturo Gatti, and let's take Roy's career before he got knocked out by Tarver. Those niggas don't belong in the same conversation. Nowhere near the same conversation. And honestly, if I say fuck it, let's take all 50 of Floyd's fights and match that up against Roy before he got knocked out by Tarver, they still don't belong in the same conversation. Still.
See,
Floyd never faced a B-Hop who was number 2 and Roy was number 1 fighting for
he
the
fought Diego Corrales.
Okay. Okay.
All
I'll
right.
give you that one.
Underdog.
I'll give you that one.
See, but the fact that we even have to do that means that Floyd won already. The fact that you have to say, "Oh, stop the career at this point so we can compare," that means the other person won already. When you start like setting parameters, no. Roy Jones signed contracts, hopped in that fucking ring, and lost fight.
Dared to be great, and got clipped.
That's it.
Yeah, you're right.
And
but
let's not also forget
don't
another
make
part.
Floyd better than him. That don't make Floyd greater than him.
Here's another part about it that no interviewer, I've never seen one interviewer ever bring it up to Roy, because a lot of these people are cool with him and he's still a legend. I understand. Steroids, bro. No one brings up the fact he tested dirty. Nobody. Andre Ward ain't gonna talk to him about it. That's his homie. But to overlook that aspect where one guy popped dirty and one guy was literally the poster boy for third party testing that made you take tests before you can even step in the ring with him, like that varies immensely on your legacy, bro. And let's not forget, Floyd was paying extra money for USADA to do it. He wasn't going through VADA because VADA don't catch nobody.
You're right.
So, I mean that right there. That's why the other night I was having a conversation with, we got kind of heated when I was like, I think it's kind of, I like Roy. I'm not saying I like Roy's style. Always did his whole. Even to this day, I love hearing him talk. Still, he got a mouthpiece, but when he turned down the opportunity to talk face to face with Floyd, not saying Floyd accepted it, but Andre Ward said, if I can get him here to sit down and talk to, would you? He said no. And he don't got nothing to talk about. To me, that's kind of like weird because, okay, but you talk a lot about him. So if you ever had the opportunity to say face to face, all right, look, I'm better than you because of this, I'm better than you because of this, then you might have to hear a response to that motherfucker saying, you tested dirty, bro. I made sure that everybody I thought was clean.
That's probably why he'd say no. It's because Floyd never popped.
And the same thing with all the other fights, he fought, because like I was saying, that at the time that Floyd fought some of these guys, he was in his late 30s, still dominating. I mean, he fought McGregor for his last fight. That was, a layup. But let's not forget, Roy Jones Jr.'s last fight on his professional boxing career was against Anthony Pettis, bro, and he lost. That's another fight he took. It was a MMA fight. An MMA fighter in a boxing ring is Anthony Pettis, who fucking campaigned at 155 majority of his fucking fighting career.
Yeah,
maybe 170 max, and he beat Roy Jones. I mean, Roy Jones is old now, give that, but he chose. It's like, bro, how many? You got to stop daring to be great at this point, bro. Like, it's not.
Yo, when did he pop for them steroids? Do you know?
Like early 2000s, or it was like anywhere between like 02, 04 in that era.
Like, because I wonder if that's when shit got different for him.
Allegedly.
Why are you saying allegedly?
Oh,
He didn't pop for
because
steroids?
he never, because it was never proven that he popped.
2000.
It's just that when Tarver said what he said, man, you know that opened up the floodgates for all of that questionnaires and all that stuff, and that's why we talk like that today. And
Wait.
then
Tarver
it's
accused him of
May
steroids?
May 2000 was
numerous times.
Oh,
And then
so
when
he
he
was
May
beat
never
him,
2000.
caught using
and then when he beat
steroids?
him, he's quoted for saying, "Roy, what's the excuse now? You can't say the roids. Well, what is it now?"
Yeah. So he got caught in May 2000 after the Richard Hall fight was when he got caught. So he still went on including that fight. That fight didn't get overturned or anything. He knocked dude out. So after that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He went on a 7-fight win streak, which included the John Ruiz shit and included the first fight with Tarver. So he went on he and that was the first fight with Tarver was 3 years after he got popped dirty. So it's not like he
Wait,
fell
so
off
he got
crazy, but
popped, Max. So he got popped dirty, or Tarver accused him of being dirty?
no, he got popped for adrenos adrenostenstidine, I don't know, a testosterone precursor that was available over counter supplement. Positive test occurred after his May 2000 fight against Richard Hall. At the time, the Indiana State Athletic Commission ignored the result and allowed Jones to compete. Hall also tested positive for the same substance.
Who?
An over the counter? Oh well, shit.
Wait,
I
who?
ain't tripping.
Who's the second person tested positive?
Whoever his opponent was,
He
they both
tested. He
out.
tested. He said. Critics pointed out the contrast with another fighter, Fernando Vargas, who tested positive for a
Oh
similar
yeah, yeah,
steroid
I
in
remember that.
Nevada and
Yeah,
received a 1-year suspension.
yeah. Well, these are anabolics, man. This is over the counter pills and shit, you know.
And Antonio
Solely.
Tarver also tested positive for a steroid.
Yeah, that was later. I remember that. They
That was
all did.
2012, and he knocked Jones out in '04.
Yeah.
So
Had
they
to, man.
both they both
HGH is a
accused each
motherfucker.
other that they could
Shit.
have been on shit.
Yeah, man. It's you know the
You know, I
thing.
mean, it's a dirty game though. I mean, all these motherfuckers. I mean, you got Holyfield, Tony, fucking Tyson Fury. Like a lot of these dudes tested
Bro,
positive for some shit.
I do not like him, and that's man.
But we see how we hold the standard
Real fast,
depending on the
real
person if
fast.
we like them or not. You know what I mean? Like,
That okay?
'cause I'm a
That's
Roy
fair.
Jones fan, bro, and I'm always gonna peak the Grammy to death. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not against anybody that says, "Hey, that motherfucker pop dirty." I mean,
Well,
all
yeah,
right,
you can't, man, because like that's
one
cheating. That's
one's for
fucked
coke and
up.
one's for
That's unfair. It's not cool.
yeah.
Damn,
But
Roy popped for the booger sugar too.
No, I'm saying when it comes to John Jones.
Oh, I'm about
Yeah,
to
I mean, I'm
say,
a John like,
Jesus.
John Jones, my goat, still my goat, and I'll always be like Pete the Gram. But a lot of that shit, because when he popped dirty, I was done. I was done with him, bro. I still got text messages. I'm done with this motherfucker, bro. I can't believe because remember they canceled his fight day of, like the morning of
Yeah,
the fight.
yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like I cussed off work, everything, watch that shit. I told my homie I'm done with this dude. But when I saw the Joe Rogan interview where he interviewed the head of USADA, the Golden Snitch, and that fool broke down the test, I was kind of like, oh, okay, so this is different. Like
Well,
this is
even
different
then,
than
you look how
before.
John looked since. He's still finishing motherfuckers, still brutalizing motherfuckers. So it's like, all right, he don't
Yeah,
need
his
no
technique is
steroids.
still yeah. And and when the Golden Stitch, did break it down, he broke down what it was he got popped for. He broke down how the amount that they tested for, they just started. So no one before, like not before him specifically, but before that era, they weren't testing that small like percent of down to that small of a level and shit like that. So I was like, okay, well, But then for anyone out there, it's like, don't matter. Test dirty, then hey, by all means, there's people out there say he's not the GOAT because of it.
Yeah,
I understand.
yeah,
I'm not gonna argue it.
yeah.
But I am biased toward John Jones. I throw that out there. Yeah, I'll
I ain't
bias
gonna
toward him. He's
lie,
the
I'm
one
biased
guy.
towards Roy. I'm biased as fuck towards Roy. Bro, Roy's done some incredible shit to me, like that I've witnessed. Like Roy's why I watch boxing. Him and Muhammad Ali. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
I'm super biased towards Roy. In my mind, Roy can't do no wrong, except for I wish he would
And,
have
and
stopped boxing.
and Roy was that guy before Mayweather was that guy. You know what I'm saying? Roy was the next guy, kind of like after the Tyson era, where it was like, yo, we got someone to fucking watch. That's really
And
getting
he's
it.
not a
Oh my
heavyweight.
god.
And he's not a heavyweight. Like at that time, the heavyweights was running boxing.
Yep.
That's in my head now. Oh, you almost forgot.
Oh yeah, the music video, everything. He had it all going. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's not like a disrespect or knock, or even when Mayweather talks about Muhammad Ali, it's like, Muhammad Ali is just one of those people where it's kind of like, bro, you can't never say no wrong. Muhammad Ali is like telling somebody they're a bad parent. You know what I'm saying? No
Right.
parent themselves believe they're a bad parent, bro. You can't never talk about how someone raised their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of
Right.
those things where you just can't talk about it. But it's like, yeah, Muhammad Ali stayed a little longer than he should have. He lost some fights
Definitely.
at the end of his career. He looked bad. And he lost
Definitely.
a fight in the prime of his fucking career. He avenged it, but he did lose in the prime of his career. So that's
But
something that,
but he fought someone who is i.e., he's a Hall of Famer, and he was also in the prime of his career. Like that's the shit that people are missing. Like Roy got knocked out by Tarver, cool, prime of his career. Like he didn't, they weren't on the back nine. He was a dog, just like Roy was a dog. He didn't run from the fade that Tarver was begging for. He gave it to him. Like, bro, I just don't get that knock. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't
no,
understand it.
I don't.
That's like me. That Max. That's like me and you going out and a nigga pick a fight with you at the bar and you fight and you lose. Like nigga, I got respect for you. You went out there and you handled your candle. Like win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? Like I just
Yeah.
don't get it. I just
Well, I
don't
mean,
get it, bro.
and I respect every fighter that goes in there, win, lose, or draw. But just some of them got the L, and some of them got the win. And
And
then,
man,
and
some
I'm
of them
saying, so
ain't
when
fought
you're
nobody.
comparing,
Some of them ain't fought
then it's kind
nobody,
of like,
Max. Some of them ain't fought nobody, Max. Ricky Hatton don't count, Max.
how is he not counted? He was undefeated.
In England, Max, cut it out.
Not just in England, but
Oh my
that's
god.
why I see. I feel like when it comes to Mayweather, I feel like more than any other fighter, it's after he wins, niggas forget what was said before the win. Like after he wins, it's always like, oh yeah, we already knew. No, nobody knew, bro, because it wouldn't have sold that much if people thought he wasn't going to
That's
have a chance of
brilliant
losing.
marketing, though, Max. Like, keep it real. Nobody, Max, you're a boxing aficionado in my mind. You thought Ricky Hatton had a chance against Floyd?
I thought it was going to be a tough fight because of what Ricky was doing to everybody at the time.
In
I mean,
England.
I've never bet against Floyd ever, bro, ever.
In England.
No, he had fought American fighters. That's how he built his name to get the Floyd fight. Because the knock was, oh, it's against these guys over here, and then he started coming over and finishing motherfuckers that were over here. That's why let me see what his buildup was. 'Cause I want to make
I'm
sure I'm
pretty.
Freaky
remembering
head.
this correctly too.
Freaky
I'm,
head was not that good, but that's word of mouth.
come on, man. Like, let's
Ricky
be
Hatton was like
real.
40-0 at the time they fought, bro.
Let's be
Uh,
real, man.
And see, before he fought, he had beat he beat Luis Castillo, because remember Castillo had a close fight with Mayweather. He beat Costa Zoo. Those were like his big fights
That's
to get
who
the
he
get on
fought.
the Mayweather fight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who he fought. He fought Costa Zoo and then got that Floyd fight.
Yeah, he fought Costa Zoo, then he fought Carlos Musa, whoever that was, but that was a viral KO. And then he fought Colazo, who was good time. Whoever Urango is, I don't know. That dude was undefeated, 17-0. Then he knocked out Luis Castillo, who gave Mayweather a close fight. And that was the big talk. Was like, can people handle this motherfucker? Like, because at the time, up until that point, the only time people seen Mayweather in a close fight was Castillo, and they were saying that had a similar style, just pressure, 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 get some ropes.
Didn't Floyd have an injury against Castillo?
The first one, yeah, and then he rematched and beat the shit out of him.
Right. So again, Max, I'm gonna ask you again. Did you really think Ricky Hatton had a chance against Floyd?
I don't think anybody has a chance against Floyd, bro. Floyd and John Jones are the only two fighters in my life that I've never bet against. If and Roy was at a certain time too. Obviously, after that knockout, things changed. I'm like, oh shit, because that was my thing. Is I had never seen Roy really get hit because he
Right,
was so elusive. So
right,
it wasn't even if he had a good chin. I just didn't know because he never got hit.
right.
But once he got hit, I was like, fuck. So someone else, and then let's not forget the very next fight after that, Glenn Coffee Johnson knocks his ass out too. I was like, oh, bro, yeah, Roy's done.
Yeah,
Roy's
yeah.
done.
Roy was
That fool
never the
still fought for like
same.
another 8 years, some 10 years. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, stop,
And
please.
bro, he was a shell of himself. When he lost to Joe Calzaghe, I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I
Stop
hated
doing
that
this
fight.
shit.
I hated that fight. Fucking
And
Bro,
hated that.
Calzaghe's another dude that I give a lot of credit for, bro.
Bro,
Like,
I don't give him no
I do
credit,
not.
bro. Fuck
I do
that nigga,
not.
I
dog.
give him credit.
I
No.
do not.
Fuck
Bro,
no.
I'm
Fuck
not
no.
giving only Brit I'm giving credit is Tyson Fury.
No, fuck him too, Gotham. Hell no.
Fuck him
Hell no.
too.
Hell no. That
Bro,
guy.
he beat the shit out of Wilder, man. And
Yeah, man,
nobody
because
wanted to
like
see him.
honestly, man, like I really want to hate on that situation, but I can't because both of those fighters needed each other in Wilder and Fury. But dog, Fury is not what the people say he is, bro. He is not. It's not even close. Yeah, he can move for a big guy. Yeah, he can. He can do a little this and a little that. But bro, he is not all-time great status. No, no. That's why I was glad well, yeah,
Uh,
little old Usyk beat his fucking ass, and they robbed him too of a fucking stoppage. Fuck that, man.
I
Absolutely.
mean,
I think Tyson held on.
Fury did beat Klitschko when that nigga was on like a 20-year
Yeah,
run
but
of
like
undefeated.
Klitschko, I mean, honestly, man, God, like,
Yeah. And that wasn't the Joshua win against.
honestly,
It's crazy how Joshua gets more credit for beating Klitschko at the time he did than Fury
that
Yeah.
does
was
for the
still
time he
his
did.
best win. That's still
But Fury
Joshua's
also
best
did
win.
pop dirty.
For
Yeah,
that fight?
listen, real fast. Like,
I'm not
Klitschko's
sure if it was that fight, but it was around that era.
are only popular, man, because Vitaly fought fucking Lennox, man, and he got one of them last dime breeds nods. Other than that, man, niggas were okay too. Like, whatever. Whatever.
And listen, I don't like Tyson because he beat the shit out of Wilder, but I got to say it, man. Wilder, no one in the heavyweight division, well, I ain't gonna say no one. Anthony Joshua, the nigga with all the other belts, refused to fight him. And we all know why. And here you got this fat tub of lard is like, shit, I'll do it. And it's like,
Yeah.
I ain't got no choice but to respect it. I ain't got no choice.
Man,
You know what
he
I'm
begged
saying?
that punk nigga to come out, man. Whatever. You know what it is. You know what it is.
This nigga hates him.
I'm just too attached to it. That's what it is.
Yo, I was
Yeah.
attached to that shit too. I ain't gonna lie. I was heartbroken when fucking Roy got clipped by Tarver and the Calzaghe shit. And then when Wilder got that second fight, I was like, and the third one, the last knockdown, I was like, Jesus.
That's how I felt when
All
Tyson
right.
lost the
Yo,
Lennox,
did you
bro. I was
remember?
sad.
Yo, wait, do you guys remember that show called Walking Dead? On AMC. You guys watch that shit?
I ain't
Yeah.
watch it, but I know what you're talking about.
There's this scene where the Asian dude, he on his deathbed, right? And he's about to get executed in front of the group, and it basically beat his ass like a baseball bat, like bust his head open and shit. And like he's still trying to like talk and shit while his brains is all blown out and shit. That's the way Fury did Wilder in that third fight, man, where he was just going down. I was like, God, dog, man. I was just like, stay down, bro. He's still trying to do his thing, man.
Yo, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's the shit I respect. You know what I mean? Like that nigga knew he knew it was over. Well, he's like, nigga, you gotta put me out. You know what I'm saying? Put me out. That's what we here for, type shit. Put me out. And that nigga put him out. He obliged him, you know? But yeah, Max,
Yeah.
I'm not respecting no motherfucking Brit fighter over no American. All right. Ricky Hatton is a nobody. He was a nobody. There was no the brilliant
You ain't
marketing.
taking Usyk? You ain't taking Usyk over anybody?
Usyk's not
Usyk's
British.
not Brit.
Oh, you talking about strictly Brit, not European, just British.
Strictly Brit. Yeah, strictly
Lennox
Brit.
Lewis?
Listen, I can tell you the ones I respect. Who fought Nigel Benn? Oh,
Eubank?
Eubank.
Yeah.
I like Eubank. I like Carl Froch, Lennox
Fox, yeah.
Lewis, and that's it. And I like Eubank Jr. That's it.
Hey, Eubank Jr.'s last fight against Nigel Benn against Conor Benn was
Connor Benn,
probably the year still. Probably the year
bruh,
still.
What? Hell
bruh.
no.
That's the best fight I've
Hell
seen all year.
no. No, that was dog shit. No.
Have you seen a better fight this year?
Bro, yeah, we
Well,
have.
I
And
guess
that
Bivol Beterbiev
that shit
was
was
also good.
horrible, dude. No. Oh my god.
No, that shit, all the theatrics, his daddy
Yeah,
show up.
and
This
he
motherfucker
looked.
got extra
Oh
juice
my
and just
god.
that shit was
Gotham was
crazy.
terrible. Gotham was
The,
terrible. Oh my
the
god.
walkouts was fire.
Oh, walk it, no,
Terrible.
that was awesome.
Yo, and then the fact that I thought Eubank was about to get knocked out.
I thought
I
he was
thought
gonna
he
get
was,
work, bro.
yeah. I thought he was.
Dude, Conor Ben
I
is
thought he was
terrible
weight
too.
drained. I thought
Oh
he
my
was gonna
god.
collapse in the ring, but his dad, bro, all he needed was his dad. That shit just shows the power of fathers, bro. That's why that guy fight is so great.
Yeah,
Like, 'cause he
that was
didn't even know
great
his dad was
theater.
coming, bro, till the day of.
That was great
That was
theater.
that
I
was
ain't gonna lie.
crazy.
You know they fighting again.
That's terrible.
Allegedly,
I hope Eubank don't, bro. I thought that shit
That's
looked like they
terrible. That's
killed
terrible.
him.
Why is he doing that, man? Whatever. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, they about to mess up a classic because there's no way the second one's gonna be
So
as good as the first
stupid,
one.
bro. Like, I don't know why you do that. What weight does he really fight at? Is it 60 or 68, Max?
68.
All right, man, go over there and fight someone 68 then. Damn, like
He trying to get the Canelo fight.
trying to get the Canelo, man. Bro. See, Canelo,
He's been trying to get that fight for years.
man, this is what I want for Canelo, man. See, honestly, man, and the boy is bad, right? He's good. But honestly, he don't even need the belts and all that bullshit. He could have just been the dude to like knock off anybody and everybody who thinks they're the man coming up in those specific weight classes, 60, 68. If you think you're the man, you might get a shot at Canelo. He'll knock your ass off. That's it. But instead, like, just fought all these bums, and everyone thinks he's like untouchable. I don't know, man.
I don't know
I'm
why
still
he
tripping off
won't
this nigga
fight.
saying that he don't respect no British fighters, dog, except
I
for
don't
like
respect it.
three.
I
That's
just don't
crazy.
respect it. I don't respect
Yeah,
it.
because to me there's only three that came over here. Like what Carl Froch did to Jermaine Taylor,
That was
that is
crazy.
crazy,
Hey, Kazagi came over here and cleaned house.
bro.
Kawasaki
Man,
trash.
Lacey, Hopkins, Roy.
all past their prime.
Way past it. Way
All
past
Hey,
it.
past their prime.
Roy had just beat Trinidad.
Trinidad,
That's what I'm
Trinidad,
saying.
man.
Nobody was saying
bro,
this
those
shit.
guys
This is
are,
what I'm saying.
bro.
Nobody ever says this shit with the fights lined up. It's always after a nigga lose. Like when he beat Trinidad, it
No,
was
people
like
did say that.
Roy was back.
When they
Bruh,
Roy
fought,
was
man.
back.
No, fuck that, Max. When those guys fought, people were like, "These guys are old as fucking tits." What the fuck?
Nobody said that though. When Roy fought Trinidad, nobody said, "Oh, Trinidad passes prime. It don't matter, bro." And he
Yes, they
stopped
did.
Trinidad. He
Yes,
knocked
they
him
bro,
out.
did.
It was Roy was back.
we all knew Trinidad was not beating Roy. That was I don't even know what that was. I don't even know why they made that fight. I don't know what that was.
Trinidad was known to get up off the canvas too. Like,
I mean, I fuck with Prince. Fuck with Prince, and I see him, even though I hate the way his career ended. That's some sucker shit. But
in my
I
honest
fuck with his
opinion,
style, his
he should
entertainment.
retire.
Yeah, but he didn't come over here. He didn't come over here and earn his bones. He stayed over there. Who he beat that was relevant over here, and that's what I'm saying. Like the Brits that I fuck with, they came over here and put work in.
He just beat that one dude, whoever the dude was right before he fought fucking Barrera, Kelly or whatever. He
Right.
beat, yeah, he did that. But But well, you got like Amir Khan was cool other than not having a chin.
Came over here and got spanked
Nah,
every time.
he
Tony
sucked. Nah, he
Bellew.
sucked.
Tony Bellew was solid.
Oh, I do like Tony W. He's another one. I
Yeah.
do like Tony
Nah, he
W.
I
sucked.
never really liked
He's
David Hay like that,
worse
but
too.
whatever.
I do like him.
Josh Taylor,
Nah,
undisputed. Came over and fought
nah.
all these fools. Prograis,
Nah.
Ramirez, everybody.
Who?
Prograis and Ramirez to win undisputed. Carl Frampton.
Prograde?
Yeah, Regis
Yeah,
Prograis.
you talking about Regis?
Prime Regis Prograis.
Prime Regis Prograde ain't shit. He
I'll
not
say
good.
I'm saying like Josh Taylor literally went through a tournament to win his undisputed. I give bonus to all tournament winners, no matter who they are, what the weight class they are. If you won a tournament,
Yeah, no, that was legit, Gotham.
you get a bonus.
Legit. He went through a ringer for sure. Like he fought.
Yeah, same
Like,
way Andre Ward did.
honestly,
No,
honestly,
Andre
real fast,
Ward
like,
went through
those
the
were the
ringer.
last two great runs, which was
Andre
Josh
Ward.
So did Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor had one of the craziest resumes at the time. Like his combined opponents were like 100 and something and fucking 8 or something in his career. Like all he did was fight undefeated fighters in that tournament. And even before then. But then like after that he never looked the same.
Yeah, he fought
Prograis was
Ryan
undefeated
Mallett,
at the time.
Not Ryan Mallett.
Bruh, so
Ryan,
what? Niggas can get fed tomato cans to be undefeated. You act like this ain't how boxing works.
No, he fought a gauntlet, bro. He fought. I used to hate
He
on
went-
Josh, like, but he fought the gauntlet.
Yo, didn't
he's never looked the
Ryan put
same
his hands
since.
on Josh Taylor?
No, that was T.O.
Again.
Tio
When you
styled
come
on him,
over
bro.
here and you face the elite.
No, hang on. Jack Catterall.
But that was the year.
Shit. No, hang on.
Yeah, Catterall's the one that fucked him up. He was never the same.
Tio got the scraps on that and really did him in. But yeah,
we haven't seen Josh Taylor since.
Well, he's retired. Right, he's done.
Oh, he said he had to. Yeah.
But
I mean, he accomplished what he accomplished. Fuck it, yeah.
Hey man, good
he's
for
a
him.
martial arts champion. Like, he's
Undisputed 140, won a tournament.
Good career.
Yo, how y'all feel about this nigga Andre Ward talking about coming out of retirement for Anthony Joshua?
I don't know why he picked him, bro. I thought he was gonna go for a Canelo fight, bro.
Well, you see, that's my goat right
or
there.
Or Jake Paul.
That's my guy. I love Ward.
Max, why would you want Jake Paul to die? Andre Ward would kill Jake Paul. What are you talking about? He would kill Jake Paul, bro. Are you crazy?
Honestly,
Max.
I would say.
Oh my God, Max is crazy.
I would say.
No, I'm not saying Paul win, bro. I mean, what the fuck? Andre Ward's another fighter I never pick against, bro. Like that's my guy, bro.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, I know, right? Andre Ward's my dog,
Jake Paul's
man.
your guy too.
Jake. I love Jake Paul for what he's done for the sport. There's no way that I think Jake Paul is the best fighter. There's no way I think he's a Hall of Famer. None of that. But I enjoy Jake Paul's fight career. That's where I'm at. Like he's one of the faces of boxing. You know, but I thought Ward would come back for the bag. You know, being a cruiserweight. You know, but for him to go to Joshua, and my only problem with it is Joshua doesn't have anything other than the bag. Joshua's still one of the highest selling fighters in the sport. He's also a face of boxing. Yeah, and he's heavyweight, but he doesn't even have a belt right now. So, like, what are you risking this for?
He's weak-minded. No, he's weak-minded right now.
You think?
Want to get him.
You think Ward should come back and fight Usyk?
No, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. I think you skip heavyweight. I think you can come back. Well, I mean, he already got the light heavy belt, so it wouldn't even be a new weight class belt. Cruiser though. Oh no, Cruiser. He can beat fucking Badu Jack.
Bro, fuck
he can beat Badu Jack and get a belt.
Fuck that. Yeah, we come back for heavyweight. What are you talking about?
But I'm saying, okay, after you beat Anthony Joshua, you get a bag, which, like I said, always a fan.
Hold on.
But you don't get a belt.
Are you picking Ward over Usyk?
Me?
I don't know if I can do that. I can't do that.
Yeah. You said come back and be heavyweight. So are you picking him over?
No, I can't. No, that's why I said I don't understand why he's doing heavyweight.
You know what? Wait, hang on. When did that even become? Did you just ask that guy?
Yeah,
he just asked it.
I
Oh, well,
asked if you
anyway,
would pick
fuck it.
Ward.
I'll take Ward over him. Fuck it. Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, nigga.
Nah.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah,
No
nigga.
tune up?
Nah.
Yeah.
No tune up?
Nah, he needs a tune-up, bro.
Whatever. Fuck it. Whatever, man. Like, and
Nah.
honestly, like, no,
That's
the
crazy.
thing is, man. No, the thing is, man. No, seriously. The thing is,
That's fucking
when we
crazy.
get to a matchup like that, like, bro, like Andre Ward already is proven, right?
Facts.
Then you got Usyk, who is the undisputed heavyweight champion. That's cool. That's great. That's fine. He's beating who he needs to beat. But you're also, you know, in all fairness, he's going up against his equal or better in this matchup. Like, it's
Better.
strictly the skills.
At this moment, better.
Again, it's either he's going up against his equal or better. Like, that's a true.
Yeah, I mean, I would prefer he fights Usyk, though,
50-50,
than
that's a
Joshua.
pound for pound, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to roll with Andre. Whatever. If I think he can beat Anthony Joshua right now, hell yeah, why not? He can't beat fucking Usyk.
Well, Joshua can't beat Usyk, so
I think Joshua has more flaws. I love Andre Ward too much to put him in there with Usyk. So what I'm saying is, Andre Ward's highest belt he got was at light heavyweight against Kovalev. So if you're gonna come back, make it for a trinket. Like, you're only coming back for the bag if you're fighting Joshua. You beat him, you get nothing. You don't get a medal, you don't get a trophy, you don't get a silver belt, you don't get an intern.
Hold on. What if Joshua is the tune-up for Usyk, though? Because you bring up a good point, Max. He don't have nothing. So what if he is the tune-up for Usyk then?
I'm with that. Then I'm with that. If he's like, let me just get acclimated to heavyweight, that's a hell of a heavyweight to get acclimated to.
Yeah, well, I think Joshua is a bum. To be honest, I think Joshua is a bum. I think he's a bum.
I think at this point, Joshua's not who he was, but at a certain point, I think
I don't even know who he was. Who was he? Who was he?
No, I just think he was mid-tier all the
between
way.
the two in that super matchup, he had the better resume.
No, he's good. No, he's good, man. It's just
mid-tier, like you said.
And yeah, he's mid-tier, and he was just overhyped. That's all.
That's
all, man. Like, he's good, but he's just overhyped.
If he would have lost if he had stepped in there with Wilder. He'd have lost.
But I don't know that anymore. Now, seeing how things played out, I still don't know that. I still don't know that.
You see what Dubois did to him?
Yeah, you do.
You see what Dubois did to him?
That was still after, though.
See how Usyk almost KO'd him?
Usyk did
KO. We saw what Fury did to Wilder. We saw what Fury did to Wilder. We saw Big Bang did to Wilder. We saw Joseph Parker did to Wilder. So the argument is the same.
But Joshua didn't.
And Joshua beat all them niggas except for he didn't fight Big Bang. He didn't fight Big Bang. He fought Joseph Parker twice and beat him twice.
Did he fight him
Big Bang
twice?
is a fucking... Yeah, he fought him twice.
Man, whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. That to this day, that fight is still pay-per-view worthy, though. Like, if they announce that fight tomorrow, we're all watching it.
Why won't Joshua take it?
Wilder Joshua.
Why won't Joshua take it?
If Wilder would have got a hold of him in 2017, man, he would have knocked him out for sure.
Wilder said he wants to fight Ngannou now.
He would have retired him. And honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Wilder beats Ngannou.
Do that, that won't be no major networking. I'll say that.
But I'm saying it's still an interesting fight because they're both past their prime. They're both able to get knocked out. So like all the risk is still there for either one of them to win. Like, it's not like one is
do it then.
Well, they were supposed to do it, but fucking Wilder lost.
Okay, but they're both coming off.
Stupid, as I always
they're both coming off losses now.
Well, yeah, now they're both coming off losses. I don't know if they revisited the negotiations, but that fight was already lined up.
They should have fought the first time, man. That shit pissed me. See, another card pissed me off. Why didn't they just fight? Should have you had all that shit lined up right there, and you telling me you didn't.
Well, because Turkey wanted both of them to have viral knockouts and go into the fucking hype up the fight, bro. The same way he did for Haney and Ryan, for both of them to get a good win.
Turkey ruined it.
And then Ryan fucked up the bag.
Max.
And Haney fucked up the bag.
Max, let's talk about let's talk about your boy. Let's talk about Haney. Boy, Haney is
Haney
in a
Norman.
do or die situation right now.
I got Haney, bro.
Do you?
Yeah, I got Haney.
I got Haney.
Okay, he better do it. He
Yeah, he
better
will.
I
do
don't.
it.
But once again, I don't know how he'll do it. My thing is, I think he can do it the same way that I have everyone talking shit again. I think he could just
He gonna have
Ramirez
to.
his ass.
He gonna have to. He gonna have
Ramirez his
to.
ass. Same shit. Oh, he's scared. He ran the whole time, but he won
But
12 rounds and he
he
got out
gonna
of there.
have to. He gonna have to. He gonna have to. Because if that boy catch him, it's gonna be another. Nah, I think Haney gonna get up because he got up when Ryan was boo bopping his ass. But I think his career on the line in this fight, to be honest.
It's pivotal.
Gotham.
But
I
I'll
think
say
his
this though:
career on the line.
if Haney
Career on
beats
the
Norman,
line.
if Haney beats Norman right now, he might
Yeah.
just go for that undisputed run at 147 because Barrio's the easy win. Rolly's there to be got. The other belt's up for grabs. I mean, Boots ain't there no more.
Boots a hoe too.
Hey, Haney called out Boots too. Like the one thing I like about Haney, that motherfucker be calling out the smoke. He be ready. He really be trying to make these fights happen.
Boys ain't ready for him. They ain't never ready.
There's so many fights that people like, nah, Haney, don't fight that one, dog. And he's like, fuck it. It's like, all right.
Well, I mean, no, not really. What fight did he call out? And everyone was like, "Nah, don't do that."
He's called out the majority of people's favorite fighters, bro.
Why isn't it
He's called
happening?
out. He's called out Tank. He called out Shakur. He called out Teofimo. He called out
Why
all those
isn't it
people.
happen?
And the only one who
They
fought
said
him was
no.
Ryan. The only one who fought him was Ryan. And
Yeah, the only one that fought him was Ryan, bro.
Ryan had the cheat to do it.
He called out Boots, Norman. They put their hit list up of who they wanted.
Bro, I don't think none of them dudes are scared of Haney, bro.
I don't think they are either, but I think they want to get paid more.
I think Haney and Bill be doing I think they got a good lip game. But I don't think they really be pushing that paperwork. I don't think they really be pushing that paperwork. Like, to me, I think Ennis would have fought Haney. It's easy.
Nah, I think Boots one of the biggest ducks in the sport.
Really?
Yep, I think one of the biggest ducks in the sport.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Boots ain't never stepped up to a big fight. Never.
I don't want to call him a duck yet, but like
Boots just bubbling. He just now bubbling.
Nah, he had a chance to fight Bud. He had a chance to fight Teofimo. He had a chance to fight Virgil.
Nah, Bud said he wouldn't fight him.
No, but they offered him the fight instead of Avanesian. And they said, Pop said, oh, we got to go talk to Steven Espinoza because, it's on BLK Prime and we over here, blah, blah, blah. And then they didn't, and then I guess Espinoza maybe said, no, I don't know what the fuck it was, but they didn't take it. They didn't fight for it. They didn't say, oh, come on, man, fuck that. We need this shit.
For real? Damn.
Yeah.
I hear that. Okay.
Yeah, there's an interview with Bozy saying, "Oh, we didn't duck. I mean, we got offered a fight, but we had to, we had to go talk to Steven Espinoza. He said, nah, because who's BLK Prime? How do we know this?
That's a duck.
And then the Teofimo fight, Teofimo said he'll come up and fight him, and he was just like right away, he's like, nah, I ain't fighting Teofimo. And like at that point in his career, which is recently, this is before he moved up. This is after the Stanionis fight. It's like, look, I know Teal's coming up for 140. He's a smaller guy, whatever. You got two belts at this particular time. Up to that point, Teofimo would have been the biggest fight and the biggest name on your resume.
I don't know why.
Why not just take it? Beat up the small guy. And if you want to throw that racial shit in there, beat him up for your people. Yeah, I think Teofimo talking shit. You think motherfucker say he's racist? Beat his ass. You could have made that a pay-per-view.
Why hasn't Devin fought Teo?
Teo jumped out negotiations for some reason. He said that it's something to do with money or some shit.
Running from Devin. I don't believe
it. Teo said it was like a money issue that Bill and them were trying to fuck him over on the money or some shit or location or some shit like that. He didn't say that, the scared shit, but that is an interesting thing that the Haneys bring to the table is the fact that they are independent contractors. And they don't have to be on one promotion.
Right. So you out here bumping your gums like you willing to fight anybody, but like you really ain't willing to fight anybody.
I think the issue is I think they're willing to fight anybody, and they're independent contractors, so they can fight anyone. So they can go to PBC, they go to Top Rank, they go to Turkey, they go wherever to make a fight. But then when they get down to that negotiation table, and
Right.
Haney's taking the big chunk of the money because
Right.
he don't got to pay no one else, that's when these fighters like, hold on, bro, what about me? How you getting 5 million? I'm only getting 3. Fuck that. No, it's like, nigga, you gotta go pay Bob Arum. You gotta pay Al Hammond. We don't gotta pay nobody.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So, okay. I follow what you're saying now.
you know what I mean? They only gotta pay themselves. I mean, and a coach maybe. You know, who's the coach now? Is it still? I don't know if it's still Bill Haney. Shit.
Yeah,
But
because
they're in
I think Devin's gonna be
co-promotions with
had.
these people.
Like I think Tank will knock Devin out. I
I
think
think so too.
Shakur will just beat the shit out of Devin.
Hell no, Gotham. Hell no.
I think Devin can
I think
lose a lot of
Shakur's
these
fucking
fights,
mid.
but I'm happy to
Shakur's
see that he's
fucking
down to
mid.
fight.
I
Shakur's
don't I
mid.
don't I don't know that he's down to fight.
I mean,
Shakur's
he's fighting
mid.
Brian Norman, bro. That says it all to me.
Nah, fair enough. Touche.
I mean, he could have went
Touche.
after Barrios.
Yeah. Yeah.
He could even went
Touche.
after Rolly, which I understood, from what I understood, he did try to fight Rolly after he beat Ryan because it was the same shit where, well, Ryan blew the bag, so I'll fight the winner, I guess. I was supposed to fight Ryan, I'll fight you. Didn't work out for whatever reason, but he went after the biggest puncher out of all the champions.
That's because
And
Rolly's better than fucking Devin.
you think Rolly's
What?
better than Devin?
No, I said Devin is better than Rolly.
I'm
Oh,
about to
Devin's better.
say
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah,
Rolly
okay.
didn't take the
Okay.
fight.
I'll
I
get
was
to
about to
him
say.
with Rolly. For real. Probably get knocked out, but Rolly ain't scaring him. I ain't scared to
It's
fight
not
Rolly.
about. I don't think none of these guys, like you said, no, ain't no one scared of them, man.
Yeah,
They
Rolly's like
just
half
what they
retarded, so I
are
don't think
scared
he's
of. What they are scared of is taking that L right now. That's what
You
they
know,
are
you
scared of.
know who ain't scared of taking the L? And I lied. Let me add another Brit, Max.
Ryan.
I fuck with Anthony Yard.
Oh, I
I
like
fuck with
Anthony
Anthony
Yarde.
Yard.
He's about to get mollywopped, man.
Yeah,
Bruh, but he
he
willing
about
to
to
get
get stopped hard.
mollywopped though.
About to get stopped hard, bro.
He willing to get mollywopped though.
Yeah, he always finds his way in the ring with some hitters though.
With
I'll give
some
him that.
hitters.
I'll give him
And
that.
You know
honestly,
what? That's how
if he would,
Queensberry. That's how Queensberry guys are, though.
He's like the Sean Porter of light
They like to smoke. Like
heavyweight.
they take brutal smoke fights. Like Queensberry.
Yeah,
Who
he's
is
the
that?
Sean
Frank
Porter of
Warren.
light heavyweight, bro. Just put him in there.
Frank Warren makes his guys fight. That's why they always beat up matchroom guys. Those guys have to go through the fire.
bro,
I will say that.
if Yard would learn to keep his hands up, I think he might be able to stick
Nah,
with the monster a little bit, but he don't keep his hands up enough, man. That
he's
weird ass British boxing, bro, is just
nah
weird.
he's he's like Fabio Wardley, man. He's white collar, which is whatever.
Worley.
Yeah, he don't know how to fight. Not good. No. Like who we talking about? Like, yeah, with David Benavidez. David Benavidez knows how to fight, man. He knows how to box. Pretty damn good.
You know, and
Yeah,
I
I think he's
kind of feel
got
the same
that.
way about Tio. Is like I think Tio's a good matchup for a lot of these guys, and we're just not getting that fight. I think I think all these guys kind of like some could beat some while the others could beat the others type of thing. You know, like
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think Devin loses a lot of these fights that we're talking about because he can't crack. Like I'm picking Tio over Devin because Tio can crack.
mm,
You can't that bro. You can hide behind your jab when you can protect yourself behind your jab.
I mean,
Ryan showed the world that Devin don't know how to protect himself behind the jab. So go get him, and that's what they're gonna do. That's why I'm
and
scared for him right now, to be honest.
Wait, say what? Say that last part.
Brian showed everybody that Devin can't protect himself behind his jab.
yeah, Devin always gets caught by a left hook,
Yeah, but
bro.
what I would say to that is that he already had Devin hurt. Devin was concussed and had. I mean, you're right. He has to protect himself throughout that whole fight, but man was fucking done,
Bro, he
hurt.
beat the shit
You know
out
the
of
thing about
Devin.
Dev, like
And not only
because
that, and not
just
only
because you
that,
don't got
but
power
but that was a
doesn't mean that you
50-50
have to
fight.
try to be
Hang on. That was
slick.
a 50-50 fight. I rewatched that fight. That was
Who?
Devin and Ryan. It's a close fight, man.
Of course, bro. They were 3-3 in amateurs. They're literally a
No,
50-50
I'm talking
fight.
about their professional debut. When even with a hurt Devin, it was a very close fight, man.
It
In
was only
fact, I would
close. It,
argue Devin won more than 5 rounds, man.
It was only
For
close because
sure.
Ryan didn't want gas though, and that was
For sure.
apparent.
For sure.
That's the
Well,
only reason
Ryan's
it
not
was
a
close.
disciplined fighter, man. Ryan is not a disciplined
But I
fighter.
mean, it also can be argued that Devin won every round he didn't get knocked down, and maybe even one of the rounds he did get knocked down.
Like I said, man,
He did
like
not
he
win the
he
round
won
that
he
he
won
got
more than
knocked
five
down in.
rounds.
No, one of
Not
those rounds, I think he won. I don't remember which knockdown it was, but one of those rounds, I think he continued to win the rest of the round.
Let's
But I mean,
not
he still
forget one
loses
of them
because it would
rounds.
be a 9-8.
Yeah, and one of them rounds he got dropped multiple times.
Yeah, no, he didn't win that one. See, but I think Devin needs to instead of like trying to be like a Mayweather, maybe you don't got the power to stop people. I think he need to go watch some Winky Wright tapes, dog.
Oh, for
You
sure,
don't
because he
you don't
is.
need power, bro. You can just stick the jab and shell up.
And keep jab and
no,
shell out.
what his style is though is I heard Get the Smoke say this years ago. Devin's style is taking away your style, taking away your best stuff, negating you, subjecting you to only a couple things and outscoring you. And
What happened in
I was
that
gonna say
Ryan
that,
fight?
but I was
His
gonna say
best
this
thing is the
early.
left hook.
Wait, say that. Well, he was hurt, man, badly. That first knockdown he was basically knocked out. That first knockdown, he got up at 9, and guess what? That white ref gave him champion's discretion. He let him
He
play
did.
on and like
He
saved his
did.
ass.
He did.
Gave him extra time. He's fucking out, man.
He did.
And I remember, bro, I was at Dave and Buster's, hella Mexican people, bro. There was only me and this Latina chick going for Devin. And I remember when he took that first knockdown, we both looked at each other, and I was like, babe, it's gonna be a long night. If it's gonna be a long night. Like, I can't believe that shit happened. Like, damn. Damn, man.
Bro,
Damn.
the one where Dev is like in the middle of swinging and Ryan caught him and Dev's head like rolls, like it snaps and rolls. I was like, oh my
You talking about the last one, right? Where he fell on his ass?
God, bruh.
Yeah, no,
Jeez.
that was just degraded and embarrassed.
Yeah, I mean, I remember saying mentioning that shit like maybe like a day or two before the fight. I was kind of like, you know what? I think Ryan could get this because all that shit in the buildup. I was like, because people were saying he was crazy, he's all gone in the head, and I just noticed like in the interviews, he kind of had Devin kind of like, what the fuck is up with this nigga? Like where Devin maybe thought Ryan wasn't taking it seriously and maybe thought he just gonna go in there and win. Plus, Ryan is faster and stronger, so I was like, yeah, he might get outpointed, but everyone knows Devin can't see a left hook coming to save his life. Everyone he's there from JoJo to Linares to fucking Lomachenko, anyone that had a left hook is caught his ass with a left hook.
Oh, and let's keep it real, man. He lost to Lomachenko. He lost.
Dev, no, I had that win. I think that body work scored a lot that people didn't. It's not. It's ugly points.
Man,
Nobody likes to count
Lomachenko
body
was
punches.
dribbling that fool's head. Boop, bop, bop. all off the center line. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that was a good fight. That was a low key, pretty good fight.
Yeah, I mean, and shit. See, I Devin got balls because that Lomachenko fight. I mean, Tank didn't even fight Loma.
Well, Loma duck Tank, Tank duck Loma early. Loma duck Tank back, and they both never fought.
So y'all
Which
got the Mexican monster dispatching yard.
easy,
Well,
easy.
yeah, he's my favorite fighter right now. He's
Within,
my number
I
one
think
guy.
within like 6 rounds.
Yeah, probably like 7, 8 rounds, like he did Andre. Benavidez is my number one guy, Gotham. Number one fighter, pound for pound, right now for me. And has been since his last performance against who was his
Morrell?
name? Yeah. Yeah, I was very impressed with that. I was stoked. I was yelling at the TV, watching that shit, loving it.
Benavidez got rid of Plant too, didn't he?
Yeah, that was his like coming out party, like his pay-per-view fight right there. Not his first pay or it was his first pay-per-view. Yeah, that was his coming out party for sure.
I don't
But that
know
was a
why
good fight,
Canelo
man.
I mean,
why
Morrell's
Canelo
last
won't
fight
fight
was
him.
a tough one, dog. I don't know if it could be argued he lost that.
They say Morel is running from Iglesias, the other guy who fought the other night. because they're both Cuban, and he always gave that guy trouble in the Emmys. That's who they say he's running from, because he was at 168, and once old
Oh,
boy
hey,
started.
speaking of running from some shit, let me bring this up because I saw the interview not too long ago, and we haven't discussed it. Now, I will say this. Let me preference this by saying he is a friend of the show. He's a great guy. I met him in person. Great guy. I know Kyle probably don't even want me talking about this, but Keyshawn fucking Davis, bro, get your fucking life together, dog. You're making it hard to be a fan out here. I've done nothing but stand by you, cheer for you, root for you, and he is on the mental health soft shit. You know, I mean, hey, we're gonna have some people that feel different ways about men's mental health and whatnot, but this ain't the time to be soft. And this ain't. I don't feel like it's the right time to kind of try to throw it in the air when you had this big ass scandal that you had of beating up this fighter in the back or whatever and missing weight and doing all this crazy shit, and then come back and do an interview talking about, oh, it's my mental health. I need some time to myself. I don't know when I'm gonna get in the ring again. And he's damn near semi-retired now, and all that shit. Because you
PR
wasn't talking
cover
about none
up.
of that shit beforehand. Oh,
Yeah.
me?
No, that's what that mental health shit is. PR excuse to explain why
Yeah, he
he's
wants to. He
fighting
wants to portray
fighters.
himself as a victim now. Like, bro, you did
Yeah.
some bullshit. You're not a victim. Like
Yeah.
that motherfucker's a victim. Not even the brother that lost to him was jumping in on that. It was the one brother that won his fight, and you didn't even make weight to fight your fight, and you was talking a bunch of high power shit to fucking Abdullah Mason, knowing goddamn well you weren't gonna fight him because he said he knew before that fight he was never gonna be at 135 again. But yet your whole press conference you was talking shit to Abdullah Mason, talking about you next, you next, you next. You said you weren't even gonna be at the weight. You knew you weren't gonna make weight. He admitted that he knew he wasn't even gonna make weight. So what are you doing wasting everybody's fucking time and talking all this crazy shit, bro? Like, not saying you had to come out and say, hey, I'm probably not make weight, guys, but you don't go over the top on some extra shit. And then you did all that extra shit after, and then now you come back like, oh, it's mental health, it's mental health, it's mental health. Like, bro, fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah, I mean, and it's really unfortunate because he was the one oddball for me that was really going to be able to shake some shit up with
No,
a couple fights.
I had him pinned as the next star, bro. I had him being a bigger star than Shakur. Maybe not better skills, but just bigger star because he talks more, he's more charismatic. Like,
Right.
he goes for the finish. Like, I really felt like he was making some fucking moves. He was putting his brothers on. He was doing some shit, man. And even after that fight, if he wasn't going like, okay, even him missing weight, if he would have fought dude, if you missed it by just a little bit, maybe like a half pound or a pound, fought dude, wins, doesn't get to keep the belt. We get it. And then naturally just moves up. Oh, can't make 135 no more. Now you got 140. Now you got Pitbull Cruz. Now you got Teofimo. Now you got a whole new slew of people to fucking fight. And you'll never see 135 again. So really, you missing weight that one time, we'll all excuse it as he just outgrew the weight.
Right.
And you could have like moved on, bro. Like, but you did all kinds of extra shit, and I don't know my mental health. I don't know if I'll ever fight again. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about taking care of my mental health. So now you want all of us to be like, oh, Keyshawn, poor Keyshawn, man, he was just going through it. Like, nah, bro, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I mean, Ariel's a safe place to do an interview.
That was crazy, man. I did not like that response. I did not like that excuse. And then he talked about how Teofimo reached out to him, and that he says that he's like, damn, I might not even want to fight this guy now. Like, what?
Sure.
So now you're not gonna fight Teofimo because he reached out to you about your mental health? That's crazy. But remember when
Theo,
Ryan did the shit, I called a pussy the same way, but everyone gave Ryan a whole bunch of shit. No one's giving Keyshawn nothing.
well, Keyshawn is hardly relevant.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give
You
you that.
know,
He had just hit
Keyshawn
his
is hardly
stride, bro.
relevant. Yeah.
He was just getting there and fucked it all up. Now what? Because his brothers need him to be the driving force. Neither one of the two of them are going to be able to just be like, all right, he ain't around. I'm gonna carry the torch. Nah, bro, you guys were his undercards. Like, you let your whole family down, bro. You really want to look at it like that? You were the breadwinner. You were the one with them on your back, and he
And he
fucking
had
folded under pressure.
and he had a great supporting cast with Bud and Shakur.
Oh yeah, but come on, man. You had everything. You had it all perfectly, and you folded under the pressure. That's my thing. You may have not folded in the ring, but you folded outside the ring, dog, and that kept you from being in the ring. Now look at you. I don't know. Maybe it's a minor setback for a major comeback. I just didn't like the whole kind of like road he took. That was weird to me. But
You're gonna have to do
hopefully,
some
if he's
crazy
truly
shit.
going through something, hopefully you get through it, dog. I'll say that. I don't know if he watches this shit. Probably not. Like I said, he was very very cool in person. I think as a person, he's still cool as fuck. I still look forward to watching him fight. I just feel like that was bad timing to bring up some mental health shit when you were, your feet were to the flame for the shit that you and your brother did, bro. Don't turn yourself into a victim. Don't try to just admit you fucked up. You did some fucking ratchet ass hood shit you shouldn't have fucking been doing. And then later, maybe after you take a hiatus, maybe after people are like, damn, where Keyshawn been? We ain't heard from him in months. Then maybe you come back and be like, hey guys, I've just been trying to get my mind right. After that shit happened, I realized that then you do that. But I don't know, bro. That shit bugged me. And I haven't seen any of these boxing platforms on YouTube talk about it. None. So
Yeah, it's because he's not
I've seen some
relevant.
people cook him, Max. I've seen, in fact, like kind of old news now, at least a month old now.
yeah, it is old news, but no one covered it.
But
And
yeah,
my
they
bad,
did. Yeah,
Kyle.
I saw some
My bad,
people
Kyle. I
cook
know he's a
him.
homie, dog. I know he's a homie, but you
I
know,
saw some people cook him. People
Ah,
when we
cook
were
him.
in Vegas,
what type of homie are you if you can't keep it real with your homie? You know?
yeah, that's true. That's true. We were kicking it with Keyshawn, Shushu, Troy Isley, like all of them in there, man. Like, and they were all cool, bro. Like the fact they even kicked it with us, let us kick it with them, just regular dudes. I mean, this is also a couple years back where they were still all coming up. Like
Right.
I had to be told who Shushu was. Like I had no idea who this guy was. Like so, this is before and Shushu's on his way though. Shout out to him.
For
But
sure, for sure.
It's one of my favorites. I love Shushu.
yeah, I like his mentality. I like what he brings to the table, and he's ready for all the smoke. He's calling everybody out. Anyone with a belt
He needs to move up to 135 already.
already? He barely got a belt in his weight division.
It's all good. He's a 35 pounder, just like Cool Boy and Oshak are 35 pounders.
No, that's gonna be a great fight, man.
They're all
I can't
lightweight.
wait
Just
for
like I
that.
always tell people, Tank
Yeah,
and
who you got? Thurman
Devin and,
Fundora.
and,
Who
and
you got?
Io, all those guys are welterweights right now. They're all welterweights. Ryan, they're all welterweights. All of
Man,
them. Like, what the fuck?
man, man, oh
Like,
man.
if Thurman pulls this off, bro, this is a career rejuvenator. Like,
I
I
think
say
he
this: if
can.
Thurman beats Fundora, Spence Thurman for the belts, bro.
Spence not gonna fight him. I'm
I don't
convinced.
know, man. I don't
I,
know.
I'm convinced he's not gonna fight him, even though he might need him. Matter of fact, Spence might just want to hang it up if he ain't gonna get Bud back.
Yeah, he ain't fought in 2 years, so he might not ever fight again.
He's just, you see, I always say that. I said this for a long time up until, yeah, or I still say this. Uh, Spence just getting his confidence back, man. Got his confidence took when Bud beat him up out like that in front of all those people. Like, literally took his confidence, man. You saw how confident he was before that. Like, dude came back from a car crash and this, that, and the other, and and then that happens. Like, confidence took
Well,
gone. It's
I
gone.
think it's a little more than the confidence because Bud like outclassed him. It wasn't even the
That's
fact
what I
that he just
mean,
beat
man.
him
That's
up.
that's exactly what I mean, Gotham. He took all
He,
that shit.
he just made him look very amateurish. Like he
I wouldn't. I
didn't.
mean, that's too far. I just say he beat
That's
his
too
fucking
far.
ass. I just say
Uh,
he beat his fucking ass in front of all those people. Like, put all that. Anywho, point is, he building that confidence to come back, bro. It's not like he's scared or anything like that. He
I mean,
just
he
building
got
that
cashed out
confidence, bro.
more than probably all his fights he's ever fought put together, though, for that. So he might not ever need to come back.
Man,
I'm not gonna say that either until I hear that come from his own mouth.
he
Like
got made to look like an
no,
amateur.
no BS.
I was pulling for Earl in that fight. Max, you remember that? I'm like, bro, what the fuck is Bud done for you to think that he can beat Earl? And when that fight happened, bro, I was like, oh my god.
I mean, Earl was concussed by the second round on, so who
Bro,
knows what it
the
would have
fight
been
was
like if
over in the
he didn't get
first
dropped
round.
so early.
The
Yeah,
fight was over in the first round.
Nah,
You keep
both.
trying to like muscle your way in with that jab and fucking like you playing wrestling or something. Nigga, box. The fuck? All that curling to the bruh, box, nigga.
Sean Porter had a better performance than fucking Earl did.
is that supposed to make it better, Max?
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. All the shit people are talking about. Oh, well, Bud shot an old ass Sean Porter, bro. Sean Porter did better than
Sean
Earl did.
Porter.
I said
Sean
Sean
Porter
Porter
got
was
fucking
up.
worked by Errol. Why don't you say that?
You said what?
I said Sean Porter got worked by the big fish. Why don't you say that?
No, that was a very close fight. But
No,
Earl
it
got
was
that.
actually it
Earl
wasn't.
got that
He got
knockdown.
worked.
That he won the fight with that knockdown. I give him that.
No, man, it was 8-4,
That
bro.
was quick. Fuck no, that fight was fucking
No, it was
tooth and
8-4.
nail, bro. And then
It
Earl
definitely
had
It
that late
wasn't
wasn't.
tooth
No, it
and
was
knockdown and
just
gave him
nail.
the
like
dub.
that. It was
It
just
definitely
like that.
wasn't.
No, it
It
wasn't.
wasn't.
It was like that because Spence was just matching the energy because that's what
Right.
Porter brings. And
Right.
guess what ended up happening? Porter got pushed back against the ropes and did nothing. Had nothing. Like I know it seems like it was close, but it wasn't, buddy. Trust me.
That shit was close,
No,
dog.
it was not. No, it was not.
Bro, I
It was
think
so
Sean
not
Porter
close
is like
that when he fought Terrence, Terrence forgot the fight and they said he was losing and he woke up and knocked him out. Or his daddy threw in the towel.
instantly.
Like what the fuck? And no disrespect because I've seen Sean Porter. I've seen him in a Walmart. Shout out to him.
Hey, I talked to Sean Porter a lot too on that same trip with the Keyshawn days. Shout out to
Man,
Kyle, man.
Sean Porter is another bag of mid.
Oh man.
Damn, man. Hey, but he fought everybody though. All right,
He
that's why I
did.
give Porter.
He did. I give him respect.
He fought, yeah, he fought everybody. He didn't win, but at least
I,
he knew where he stood.
I think he beat Usyk too, didn't he?
In the
Yeah, that's
amateurs, yeah,
amateurs. Come on, man. That's amateurs.
that's
I'm just
crazy that they
saying.
fought.
I'm just saying. But yeah, Sean Porter. I'm mad Sean Porter got a win over Adrian Broner. It's probably like his best win.
Now,
I would
Broner is
say
a
when he
bag of
beat Kell
mid,
Brook.
bro.
Broner was that dude. We ain't even gonna act crazy now.
Broner's that bammer.
Man, listen, Broner was next up.
Broner was a Bama.
That motherfucker, bro. He should
Shout
have
out to
never
Broner.
moved
Now
up
shout
past
out to Adrian Broner.
135 or whatever the fuck, 130.
Bro, then for Broner to get knocked out by what's his name? Get his
Madonna?
veneers. Nah, who Broner's last fight? He just got knocked out. Or he didn't get
Oh,
knocked
Blair
out. He got
Cobbs.
dropped. Yeah, to get dropped by Cobbs. I'm like, bro.
I got to
Oh,
interview him, man. I got to meet him.
Hey, let's
Yeah,
not
shout out to
forget
him.
another dude that boots duck.
Cobbs?
Yep, they're both from Philly. Cobb's been trying to fight him since fucking forever, bro. Forever.
Cobbs is gonna be at he's like a 54 pounder too right now.
Yeah, and I'm not saying like Cobbs is like a world beater, but that's just a back like a storyline fight. You know, both from Philly,
He should fight
been
him
in St.
though,
Jude a couple
or
times.
like
You
a
can build that
tune-up fight
easily.
at
Yeah,
54. But oh yeah,
yeah.
I wanted to say this earlier. See, Boots is he's following like the whole uh classic boxing storyline. He's following the matchroom flow. He's doing what Eddie wants him to do. So it's kind of hard and basically what I'm saying is that like Boots really ain't gonna be fighting like big fights, man.
Oh, fuck no. He gonna be fighting them British niggas
Yeah,
that don't
he's not
nobody
fighting
care
big
about.
fights. He's
He
not
gonna be
fighting like he's not fighting any of the fights we want him to fight. He's not gonna be fighting this big fight. It's unfortunate, but he won't. But that's the
no.
storyline he picked. Like he's following right now.
Well, Eddie
See,
got that money. Eddie
yeah,
throwing
Eddie
that
just
money
supplementing
around.
him too. Yeah, getting his cash. So
Uh-huh.
whatever. Whatever. Um, hopefully, uh, the only way I see that being broken up is if like Turkey just comes in and be like, "Nah, I want this," and and he agrees. That's the only time we'll see Boots break character. Other than that, like you just said, Gotham, he gonna fight them British cats. Natural.
Oh, that nobody knows or cares about.
Yeah. The occasional like Kazakhstan dude, maybe, or like
Yeah,
Mexican dude, like Roman Villa, maybe, but it probably, like, yeah, the middle Asia countries, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, 154 is I'll say it's one of the most stacked divisions competitively. I don't think anyone there is like A plus skill level Hall of Fame guaranteed fighter, but they're all like around this. Like everyone could beat everyone almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of good fights and fighters there. Because you got Boots, Ortiz, Andrzejus, Fundora, Tim Tszyu, Keith Thurman,
Hold on,
Fence,
Max. But you didn't give
Charlo.
your pick. Are you giving Thurman an opportunity against Fedora or what?
I
But
am.
I
I have to. I have to because I know you didn't ask me, but like I have to, man, because like Thurman knows how to fight, man. He knows how to box,
And
so
he's
I can at
good.
least give him that. I can give him
He's
that,
good.
and he packs a punch.
Yes, he does.
So
well he
um,
used to.
yeah, yeah. Before all the injuries, no doubt. So, but I will give him that chance, like that classic fighter's chance. But Um, I do believe Fundora. I believe he's the guy to beat at 54. I think he's the guy. I don't think
Really,
anyone's better than him.
really.
Yeah, yeah. I think by skill, by trade, by his resume, by his upbringing, uh, he's been in there with some really. He's battle tested. He's been in there with some good guys,
I'm trying to
and
figure
he's
out how
I
lost.
Thurman
mean,
gonna
And he's lost. And
get
now
past
he's
the
going
Thurman's
up
Reed.
only
against
lost
Thurman. So
one
like.
fight. He's only lost
Pacquiao.
one close fight to Pacquiao.
Now the only
That's
issue
it.
is like after a while, it's like, all right, man, why don't you fucking fight someone your size or some shit?
He's only been dropped what one time in his career for a body
Pac-
shot.
Yep,
Yeah, I was at that
Pacquiao.
fight too. Me and who my boy? What's my boy? Box Talk. We saw that live, bro. It's crazy.
That's I mean I give Thurman a chance. I think him being out so long, being as old as he is, and shit. I think that works against him. I'm pretty sure he is the underdog by a good amount. But I'm just saying, if he happens to win that fight and take them belts, I
No, it's
won't
just
be
one. It's
surprised
just
if Earl
one.
comes back, bro.
It's
It's only
just
one. I
one.
thought Fedor had two.
Nah, see, listen. I think I told you this already. Uh, I got a source, right? I got a source, right? And he was telling me how PBC has already pay-per-view cards later in December and early January, and they're saying
Okay.
Spence's debut to come back on one of them, either or. It could be late December
I
or it
guess
could be
two.
early January. We don't know yet, but
Mm.
my thoughts on that is that
Give him
like
Tim too.
I don't know, man. Like, well, yeah, sure, but
Didn't Zoo
I
just
think
lose?
yeah, he did, and it don't matter because this is why Spence. He's gonna be like, yeah, this is gonna sound harsh, like the official gatekeeper. He's just
Oh
gonna
my
come back and
God.
put people
Sean
back in their
Porter.
place. No, it's like what I said about Canelo earlier. Like Canelo don't really need all this stuff. He just needs to be the guy who's like, oh, so you're the big and baddest guy. All right, cool. I'll go ahead and put you in your place.
He
That's
doesn't
what
need no
Spence
more
is
brain
gonna do.
damage.
No, Spence is gonna do that because he only got like what 3 4 fights left.
If that.
One of them need to be Bud. I'm sorry.
I'm down for that. I'm down for that. I've always
Mm,
wanted that. I've always wanted
Yeah,
that.
one of them
I've
need to
always
be
wanted that.
Bud.
That probably comes honestly at like 160 though or some shit. But uh and if Bud does even offer that or say something about that, you take that. No doubt. You don't fucking argue or anything. You just take that, in my opinion. But again, I think he's just gonna fight like 3 4 more fights, some shit, a handful of fights, and they're gonna be like big moment fights where like it's this guy's breakthrough. or somebody's comeback or something like that. It's not gonna be like he's going through the ranks and shit. Nah, he's just gonna be the
That's why I think the
executioner.
best thing that can happen is Thurman wins. Earl comes back to fight Thurman for that beef for the belts,
I
belt
ain't
on the
gonna lie.
line.
If that happens, Max, I got Thurman against Earl.
Oh, I mean, yeah, if Thurman shows the grit that he can beat Fedora, then he could probably beat Earl. But I mean, that's a tough one. I mean, I because then Earl would be coming back with no tune up, no, and he always said he don't do tune up. So he'd be coming back after 2 years, losing the bud, no tune up, but he still has a very strong fan base, and Thurman is easy to hate. So it sells that fight. Plus the backstory, plus the belts on the line. Could be a retirement fight for the both of them. Like, that would be the best situation to happen right there for either one of them. That'd be fucking crazy. I might try to go to that fight if that happens. That'd be
For sure,
Yeah,
crazy.
a
I
fight to
want to
go to.
see. I want to see what you know. I want to see what the big fish has left too, for sure.
Me
Um,
too. And if anyone
uh,
gets the opportunity, I think Thurman has earned it more than anyone because if it's Spence Boots, I think Boots beats him. If it's like actually Virgil Ortiz and Spence would be a good stylistic matchup. Just sock and bop him, some brain damage going on there, But I feel like it's just right to give that fight to Thurman and give the opportunity of beating Thurman to Spence, possibly to come back and get belt at another weight class. Like I just don't see any other opponents for either one of them that would be a better opponent than the both of them.
I
Still
agree.
good ones though. They're still good
Thousand
fights.
percent.
I
Thousand
think.
percent.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
but
Like
also let's not forget. Remember, Charlo just called out Spence, Boots. Uh, who else he called? Spence, Boots,
I'm not,
Virgil,
bro. I'm
and
not.
Fundora.
If
yeah, but
I'm
like
any of them niggas, I'm not fighting Charlo.
yeah, but like Charlo, like man, the problem, his problem to me, no, like his problem to me is that like he has no backing right now. Like he has no backing. Like no one's gonna back him.
Nobody.
Uh, no, yeah, like nobody. And he has no fanfare,
None.
no media gallery. They got
Nothing.
nothing, man. They got nothing. But salute to him.
I mean,
A true lineal champ, if there ever was one.
I think it's very interesting
Um,
that out of everyone
but
he called out Spence.
back to Spence real fast. Like I'm yeah, I'm eager to see him, man. But like it's gonna come when we least expect it, and it's not gonna be what we expected. Like I'm thinking he
Jake
might
Paul.
even come back. No, I'm thinking he might even come back at like 160 or some shit, dog. Like he ain't come back at no like 54 and shit. I'm
Oh
telling you,
shit!
man.
Just get 54, come for
Like I'm
160.
telling you, man. Like this is
There's
like
nobody in that division
no,
though. There's
man. It didn't matter about
nobody in
that.
that
It didn't
division.
matter about that. I keep telling you,
Vacant belt on a Janet vacant belt.
it's a handful of fights, man. I don't know. It's not. I'm telling you, he's coming back to like knock. Yeah, to be that person to knock someone off. It's gonna be. I guess what I'm trying to say is that like he's a main attraction. He's a whole spectra. So
I mean, his comeback is
I'm
gonna be
expecting
big,
more
bro.
of that than like a tail of the tape. Honestly,
I mean, he could just try to come back and kind of get his little. I mean, I think he should take a tune up, but I'd say you take a little tune
well,
up,
also
have a
too.
nice
Okay,
knockout, build the next fight.
yeah, but like man, hmm.
But I don't want to. I just don't want Spence to come back and just take L after L after
Well,
L.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's
And that's mostly because I'm a Bud fan, and I don't want anyone to be like, "Oh, well, see, after he
no,
never
it's
won
not even
again."
that.
No.
It's not even that. It's just, bro. It's like, no, I don't think Spence really got a lot of time like that. I mean, he might over uh uh over an amount of time,
I just
over
hope
like
he's
a
been taking
5 year
Ubers, dog.
stretch.
That's all I'm
But like,
hoping.
he's not gonna be like a consistent thing where he's like building the fight. No, no. That's
No,
why
I'd
I
say
think
he
I'm
got
just.
about 2 fights, 3 fights max.
I think he's got one.
And I would say, okay, fine, a one to
Just
three
one
fight
big one.
match, a
Yeah,
1 to 3
but
fight max stretch. That's over the next 3 to 4 years, gentlemen.
I mean, with PBC, it is. He's gonna fight once a
He's
year, once every
30.
two
He's
years.
34. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's not Bud. I ain't interested.
I mean, but
Or if
who
it's
does?
Thurman, I'd be interested in Thurman. But outside of that,
I
Bud can
am
just ride
interested in
out.
Charlo though. I'm not gonna lie. I am interested in seeing that Charlo come back. I think he could be an interesting fight for a lot of people too. Still, I'm not sure if he beats everybody, but I think he's just a good,
Man,
solid,
Charlo needs
interesting
see
fight.
another one. Like he comes back, it's 160, bro. Like, what the fuck you doing trying to go
Nah,
down
he
to
called out everyone at
154?
154, bro. He didn't call out no 160s.
And I bet you, like when that iron starts to get hot, he gonna be talking higher weights and shit. Watch this shit.
That nigga need to
No,
go
bro,
wherever
like
someone knows.
you're not trying to go down there at 54 and like
I,
I guess what I'm saying. I mean, whatever, man. Whatever.
Bro, Charlo don't need to fight no more. Period. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's it.
at all.
I'm saying that from a standpoint of like no one
I
wants
He
to
mean,
fight
can't.
him.
He
Jamal's
can't go out with
cool.
that. He can't go
Jamal's
out with
got
that
a
performance, bro.
that
He can't
bro.
end his career like that.
Jamal still needs to fight Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. I
He
still
definitely
want to
needs to
see
fight
him.
Kevin
I
Plant.
still want to see those fights. I still
Ooh.
want to see Jamal Charlo, Caleb Plant,
David
and
Benavidez.
David and David. Oh yeah, and David. Yeah,
He's
he's
not gonna take that
that's
fight.
PB. No, that's PBC smoke. Like forever smoke. You got to get. You got to get that, man.
There's no way he's taking that
You
fight.
got to get that. Hey, you got to get that scalp, dog. Get this smoke, bro. Triple G. Canelo. You know, fuck them. Go ahead and just get David.
Nah, there's no way. He definitely. But he's not light heavyweight. Charlo ain't taking that fade, bro. Hell no.
Hey, you'd be surprised. Look at Bud. Look at Bud.
Charlo ain't nothing close to what Bud is.
Nowhere
Yeah,
near.
they saying Bud daring to be great.
Bud is daring to be great.
Daring to be great, bro. Yo,
Yo, you really think Bud about to steamroll Canelo? That is
yes, sir.
crazy.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That
sir.
is crazy. Yo,
No, it's
Max, you
not.
feel him on
No,
that?
it's not. No, it's not.
I don't think I've said I think it's gonna be a close fight. I don't know about
I think
steamroll business.
I man, I really think. Listen, Gotham. I'm hoping for a good fight. I'm gonna watch that fight. I'm excited for that fight. This is actually my girlfriend's like our first fight to like watch together. I've been talking about it and shit. And um yeah. So it's gonna be a good technical battle. But you know, when I do all the X's and O's in my head and look at it and can be a fan of it and then look at it from a line standpoint and look at it, yes, from a logical standpoint. What tops all it for me is I just think Bud is better. And even if he has to get off the canvas and beat this guy, I still believe he can do that. And he will do that, man. He's gonna be victorious, bro. Like Canelo, like no
I hope
disrespect,
you're
bro.
right. I hope you're
No
right.
disrespect to Canelo Alvarez. Like I like
I
him
hope you
too.
are too, but I think
And
it's gonna be the
Canelo,
hardest fight of his
listen,
career.
like Canelo's done a good job, honestly, man, on being a good face of boxing. You know, I really can't say too much about or hate on him. You know, I can be critical of him, but I can't be hating on him. You know, he's got his blessings and ran with them. But in this fight, I don't think he's the better guy, bro. Like I think at this point in their careers, no. I've seen it's not just him slowing down. Like he's
Canelo's younger than him.
his style. I'm sorry.
Canelo's younger than Bud.
Yeah, but his style, like to me versus Bud's style, it's not gonna fare well, man. Because he can't. What what is Canelo gonna do besides knock him out? What's he gonna do? He doesn't jab. He doesn't. His defense is frankly, yes, taking punches and stepping back and stepping away. And he's been able to do that against bigger, slower enemy, bigger foes, guys who aren't as quick as him. He's been able to step back, and people are. This is me, in my opinion, and people are like, "Oh wow, look at that, superb!" Oh my, like yeah, against a slower
Superb.
dude. But like this is, dude, this is
Superb.
Bud, man. This is Bud, like again, I'm not the biggest Bud guy, bro, but like I do think Bud's a bad boy. I think he's badass. I think he's pretty skillful in there. I think he sees things that other fighters, or that's what separates him against other fighters. At critical times, he's been able to see things at an elite level, man, and get it done. And it's translated to his current style. He is honestly like a cerebral counter, like KO artist, because he's basically countering guys and knocking them out.
Yeah.
It's crazy how he does it. Now, I didn't say all that to say that, yeah, he's gonna like completely knock out Canelo Alvarez, but I could damn well see them doing that. And then I noticed in his last three, I would say 3 out of 5 fights or 4 out of 6 fights, when he starts to go back and like trade with the enemy, man, bro, the enemy always steps back, always, because like Bud, he's really good at punching with you while you're punching at him. But the thing about him is that he'd be looking at you, bro. He'd be looking you
Yeah.
dead in your
Yeah.
face, hitting you with
Yeah.
all these, even the punches that are missing. He still be looking at you. The other guy is ducking, looking down, and trying to get away. Now, I am so interested to see how Canelo reacts to that exact situation. But I think,
That
uh,
situation scares me for Bud though.
man, see, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that because I think it was you who said it, like that's who Bud is, man.
Yeah.
And we all as sports fans, entertainment purposes, live for that moment. So I'm so ready for that moment, man. And I think Bud, I see him victorious in that moment, bro.
I hope so,
And
bro.
not because I think like, again, like he, either or guy can knock each other out. But um like again, I just think coming into this matchup, I think Bud is the better overall fighter. I think he's better at everything that Canelo is. Canelo's, everyone's like, oh, the size and size. To me, honestly, like, this is the hateful shade part. Is like, well, cool, bro. This guy's been on roids for years. What y'all expect? So the fuck you expect? You're
Yeah.
fighting like
Nello
fucking.
also pops.
He been in there like fighting bigger ass dudes. Like, yeah, man, like, that's what he does. Like, cool, great. But again, these guys are professional athletes, the top of their game, top of their game. So, and coming into, no matter what anyone says, I just think Bud is better. So that's why I'm picking him. And I
So
wouldn't be surprised.
it kind of sounds like what you're saying is I should expect
A victory by Bud Crawford.
Bud to do to Canelo what he did to Earl.
No, 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 no.
Nah,
That's
that ain't
what I
never happened.
heard.
Well, I mean, not in that fashion, because again, it's just, well, maybe. You see, I haven't thought about it like that. What I see is Bud weathering some storms, because Canelo is going to come at him and overwhelm him with, like, I'm talking like
I will say
crazy
this:
effective.
Canelo just recently showed us he cannot cut a ring off.
Well, no, 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 no. Well, exactly, because all he does is come
Bro.
at you. Well, listen, because that's what he does. He just comes at you with the effective aggression, man. And he's very cerebral
And he
too,
just
because
says, "Motherfucker, fake,
he
fake
he
motherfucker."
picks he picks his spots when to throw his punches, and usually he loads up
Yeah,
on
he has
like,
to set his feet.
yeah, and but he's smart with it, man. It's no secret that he's been able to knock down his opponent in his last like 5 or 7 fights or whatever, knock him down at least once. He's catching them. So I think Bud will have to be weary through that. And again, if uh but but Bud is too at the same time is smart and will be trying to set traps. Canelo's gonna have to either bait them or fight through them, But I think Bud at the same time is going to be able to touch him up and down. I really do, up and down, because that's just how he fights when guys approach him. He
Yeah, to the
touches
body.
you,
Yeah.
and he jabs you and he hits you and all that stuff that Canelo is kind of known for doing here as a late, like hitting dudes in the arms. Bud is like he's not that much longer than him as far as reach, but like I've seen how he clinches and able to see that, and he blocks very well with his arms. He blocks very well, like how he covers for punches and uses his lefts, rights to duck and all that kind of good stuff. And he always throws kind of a looping check left hook. And that's another thing. I think he's going to fight him regular. I don't think he'll fight him southpaw. He may do that. He may switch, but like I think the majority he's going to fight this guy regular because I think he can catch Canelo. Why? I think he's better. He's faster. Like all that stuff.
You think he's faster
Oh
than Nella?
yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. That's another thing. The hand speed. Oh yes. Yes. That's a prime example of what I mean when they start trading and stuff. When Bud be looking at you, his hands are faster. Even if you hit him too. We've seen this, man. And the
God, I
guys
can't wait for
like that
this fight.
Madrimov fight, like man, when Madrimov really had to bite down and do what he was doing all night, which was he was jabbing, he was lead jabbing, he was probably double jabbing, and then boom, hit you with a good like right or left, whatever it was, and then he'd get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, he
Eventually,
was
as the
fucking
fight
Crawford up with that straight right.
Yeah, but eventually, as the fight wore on, every time he did that, Bud started responding and chasing him up out of there too. And when he did that, old boy was like, "Oh shit!" He was like, "Shit!" He was like, "Shit!" He was trying to get the fuck up out of there, bro. And that shit was hurting. Like he was fucked up too at the end of that fight. And Bud barely. And when I really thought about it, because I watched that fight twice recently. Once, like I think back in May, and then again like 2 or 3 weeks ago when I was fucking with Boxing Scholar. Um, Bud won that shit on the fly,
Hey
bro.
man, fuck that dude. That
Barely.
motherfucker a fucking punk, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah,
tell you right now, that motherfucker a fucking punk.
yeah, yeah,
Boxing
yeah.
Scholar, I don't know if you ever gonna hear this, bro, but you know you soft, dog. I reached out to this nigga, bro. I tried to fucking come back on and have a conversation with him. This motherfucker blatantly ignored me. And I know he see my shit and he want to be on that weird shit, bro. So, you know
Oh, he
what?
just
Max, niggas is not ready for you. What?
But
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I know if you gave him one of your spills, bro, come on,
damn,
niggas is
make me
not
forget
ready
what
for
the fuck I
that.
was talking
one
about.
of
What are
my
you talking about?
skills. No,
Uh,
I just wanted my fair shake when it came to that shit. I feel like he did some sucker shit. I asked him, "You still on that sucker shit? Like,
What's
can I
the
come back
issue?
on so we can talk?"
What's
Because
the
I said,
issue?
because I called Ben Israel a bitch ass nigga on his platform, and then this after Ben Israel went off and talked a bunch of random shit, talked about my mom being raped and my dad, like all kinds of crazy shit. You know how Ben Israel be,
Yeah, I
and
chased
then
him off
yeah,
before.
then he said some shit like, "Oh, but my nigga Mix fuck with me," and I was like, "Hell no, I don't fuck with you, bitch ass nigga." And then Jox's call was like, "Oh," and then like some other nigga, I don't know who his name was, but he was like, "Hey, don't let him on the show no more. Get this nigga off the show. Get this nigga off the show." I was like, "What the fuck?" So they put me and Ben both in the background. Then they brought me up, and it was like, "Hey Max, I'm gonna need you not to say that no more." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, I'm like, bro, I said, and then the other dude was trying to get on my helmet. I'm like, bro, I wasn't even talking to you. This don't got nothing to do with you. So it was like this whole thing. And then so Boxcar was like, "Can you please not say the N word? N word." I said, bro, I can try. I cannot promise, but I can try. Out of respect, I can try, but I can't promise. And I didn't say it to you. I didn't say it to Boxing Scholar. I said it to fucking Ben. And I meant it. So it was just like, he was like, "All right, then you can't be on my show." And he took me off. And I'm like, that's crazy though, because everybody on your show says nigga, bro. So now you picking and choosing. And then just turned into this whole fucking thing. And
Because
then
you're
they left
Mexican.
Ben on the I apparently, I don't know, because my skin color directly. That's it. And then fucking they let Ben on the rest of the show. And I was like, what the fuck? Like the shit he said was way more egregious than anything I said. Way more egregious. So I'm like, that's crazy. So like you literally are only letting black people on your show now? Or if they're non-black, then they have their speech policed and they're only allowed to say certain things, but anyone else can say anything they want. That's crazy. Like And you know, the motherfuckers on there be the ones talking the most about race this, race that, white people, black people, blah 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 blah. But then you do the same shit to other people that you say you don't want done to you. Like, that's crazy. Oh, white man do this, white man do that. You doing the same shit to non-black people. So what the fuck is the difference, bro? Like, you just as bad. Like, they like one of the black people that swear that black people can't be racist, bro. Everyone can be fucking racist though. Everybody can be fucking racist. Like, if you are
Prejudice. Everyone
no
can be
racist,
prejudiced.
directly racist. Because if you are being prejudiced based on skin color only, not someone's character, not the way they act, not your relationship, because that's the thing. I would allow the explanation of, well, you know, the people on here, I actually know them. They're my homies. So that's why we talk how we talk. I would have took that because that happens. You feel me? Like, I definitely talk to my friends differently. I talk to strangers. I totally understand that. But if your only validation for why you feel the way you feel is skin color and nothing else, then it's racism, bro. That's it. That's all there is to it. And then there's a point because I haven't been on camera on the show. So when Ben was talking all shit about my stepdad being black or my dad being black or whatever, one of the dudes on there was asking, is like, wait, so this dude is Mex mixed? Is he mixed or something? Like, is he like part black, whatever? And before anyone can answer or say anything, my scar's like, I don't know, and I don't even care. I don't even care if he was. So now you're saying, okay, so even if I was mixed, which I'm not, but let's say if I was, that you still just don't want me saying it. So even if I was mixed, of mixed descent, and I was half black or quarter black or any kind of black, you still only specifically don't want me to say something that you allow everyone else to say on your platform. So that's why I'm like, I was just trying to get to the bottom of it. Like, so is it based on me as a person? Like, you just don't want me saying some shit, regardless of what my background, my racial ethnicity is, or whatever? Or is it based on the fact that I'm not black enough for you, or I'm not black at all, or whatever the case may be? Like, I just want an explanation on why it's okay for some people, it's not okay for others. And my thing is, I don't fuck with Ben at all, bro. If that nigga wanted to come up on here right now, I'd let him up on here. You feel me? Like, and he can say whatever he wants to me. Oh, you this, you that, you this, that. As long as they don't get out of line to the point, you know, where he's out of line, we good. It's entertainment. But other people's just like, it's just weird to me, bro. People like to pick and choose on certain shit, bro. So I'm like, you
But
want
Ben
to,
Israel still drinking 211s, man. He need to go
bro?
somewhere.
Because I was just like, we were going back and forth. I was just like, I was throwing a little snipe. Like, he would say some shit about me. I'd be like, oh, okay, you know, you on meth or you live in a tent. Like, simple shit. We weren't taking over the show. I was just like laughing at him. But he started going off the deep end like he always does. He started saying something about, daddy black and your mama got raped, but you didn't get raped by your daddy. She got raped by someone else. I'm like, this motherfucker talking about people getting raped and shit, and you mad on this and not that? That's crazy, bro. Like, y'all motherfuckers got some fucked up standards, bro. But it's cool. But after all that shit cooled down and shit, I came back, you know, and I was in this chat and I was like, so what's up? Like, we still on that shit or you want to talk about it? Like, you know, like to let me up. And he didn't let me up and he ignored my fucking comment. So I was just like, oh, okay. That's where we at then.
Yeah,
Say less.
I only fuck with like this community, Fred, and that's about it, bro.
I miss Fred, bro. I wish Fred would go live, man.
Yo, you see that nigga? He out there making this sound great.
Bro, you see that, bro? Like from the
Yeah,
point that he jumped off the internet till now, like
yeah,
he put his 10,000 hours in for show,
for
man.
sure, for sure.
Yeah, cause I still talk to him like on Instagram and shit. I'll shoot him some messages here and there, you know, when I see like certain things. I'm like, damn, bro. I always tell him, bro, like shit. I ain't like selfishly, I wish he would come back, you know, at least here and there, do a show. But like I completely, you know, hey,
Overly
do your thing,
understand.
player. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
overly
sure.
understand.
He
Got the
being
next
great.
Jeremy Lin come being brewed up over there.
Yeah, he half Asian, half black. He gonna be smart and athletic, bro.
Right.
Yeah, nah. Shout out to Fred, man. If it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be none of this shit, bro. Like none of this shit.
Yeah, but them other niggas, I don't even know who you talking about.
Now just YouTube community shit. It's like, and I don't mind. Like I said, at the end of the day, everyone has their own opinion on whatever they think about whatever. Like, and that's okay. But and honestly, I've been on platforms where they say no cussing, right? Because they're trying to monetize whatever. No cussing. But guess what? It's nobody can cuss. Not well, you can't cuss, but they can cuss, and they can't cuss. But it's nobody. So I respect people that just say, "Hey, on my platform, I want things like this." That I can respect that. But when you start picking and choosing, like, well, this person can do whatever they want, this person can't. I don't really like you, but at the same time, you still got the freedom to do that on your own thing. And I had told him that in the comments when he first kicked me off. I was like, "Yo, it's sad to see, but at the end of the day, bro, you know what I mean? This is America. It's your fucking panel. You can pick and choose who you want to kick off and not kick off." I just thought that you was a little more stand up, more of a stand up nigga than that. I thought that you wouldn't be afraid to state your piece and let it be known where you stand on whatever it is you stand on, whether I agree or not. But for you to take the female route and just be like cold shoulder, ignore, well, you can't be part of my clubhouse and fucking act like nothing happened. That's crazy. I'm like, at
Hey,
least like have it out with me.
hey, Max, did you beat that situation?
I did not, bro. I just found out maybe like a month ago that they ended up filing that shit like a year after it happened, which that happened 2 years ago. So it's been filed for like a year. So technically, I got a warrant out here for the past year. So I'm just trying to save up money for lawyer and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good. I mean, at the
Say
same time,
low.
it has been 2 years. So whenever I do take it to court, hopefully, the cop don't show up or lack of evidence, some shit.
Right. Enough time. Yeah, lack of evidence. Shit got lost.
Yeah, yeah,
Anything.
anything, or just hey, it's been this long, I haven't been no trouble. Like I don't know, but try to play how I can every way I can, man. I might have to, young thug gunner a nigga real quick.
Don't do that. Well, shit. I mean,
Yeah,
it's the thing to do nowadays, actually.
right. And nothing happen. No, nothing happens to nobody. So
Yeah, nothing happens.
it's a freebie. So I made an honest mistake.
Right.
Yeah, that's wild, brother. The snitching's gone through the roof, bro. Motherfuckers is redefining the word snitch just to be able to
I ain't
fucking
gonna
snitch.
lie though, Max. I ain't gonna lie though. Like, nigga, I don't put shit past nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
even
yeah,
in real life, like niggas be like, "Oh, I'm gonna stand on this." Yeah, okay.
no, absolutely not. Yeah, that's why anything on my record I've ever had crime wise, I've always been solo. The one
Yeah,
time I wasn't solo, my brother was with me, and I ate the charge just so he wouldn't have to be a part of anything. My mom didn't even know, like that. Me and my brother, I got my car taken one time. I was out here side showing. My cops came, gave me a reckless off road driving because I was in the parking lot, flipping my shit, and then took my car. And me and my brother had left like the house middle of the night type shit. So got a ride home from the homies. I ended up just telling my mom, next morning my car was gone. And what happened? I told my mom, whatever's on me. She didn't know my brother was with me for till years later. Years later, one day I just told her like, "Hey, remember that time I got my car taken? I had to go to court." Oh, she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "The only reason I took that is because my brother was with me. I didn't want him to have to go to court or anything for anything." She's like, "What the fuck?" But I mean, other than that, like everything I've ever done has been by myself. 'Cause, yeah, you can't trust nobody. It don't matter. Man, half the time you can't even trust yourself. With the last big charge I had, it was because I was talking too much. I talked myself into some shit.
that is.
It's like I told on myself pretty much. I told on myself trying to get out of a situation, thinking like, okay, well, I'm gonna tell them, it's for me. That all this shit's mine and it's personal, so I can get a possession versus a sales. And I just made one mistake and said some shit about because they were like, "Oh, you got a whole bunch here for it to just be all yours." And I was like, "Oh no," because I was like rolling loud. I got caught with hella shit, and I was like, "Well, nah, I'm here with like a bunch of people, like all of us are gonna do it, and I'm not gonna do this whole shit to myself, but I'm not selling nothing. I just came here to have a good time." Like, "Oh, so you and your friends are just gonna?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm not here to selling to nobody. I'm just, it's a 2-day festival. Just here with a bunch of
Intent to
people,
deliver.
and then but come to find out for everybody out there, um, selling drugs to a random stranger is the same exact charge as giving your friends drugs for free.
That's crazy.
So, so just know that. Don't ever say, "Hey, oh, me and my friends are going to share this," because that means that's furnishment. It is sales / furnishment. You're furnishing drugs. Whether you give it to them for absolutely free and give your homie a bump, it counts the same as selling somebody some drugs. So,
That's crazy.
same charge. Yep. I had to learn the hard way about that. So, I also learned the hard way to just shut the fuck up and not say a motherfucking thing at all. So,
Where this nigga Kyle at? I ain't seen him in a minute.
bro, I don't know what happened. This motherfucker was the one that wanted to go live tonight. He's the one that set the fucking reminder. He's the one that hit motherfuckers up. Oh, we going live. We going live. And he didn't even show up one time through this whole fucking live, bro. It's been 3 fucking hours. He didn't even pop in, bro. But supposedly we supposed to be live streaming while the fight is on Saturday. That is his plan. I thought we were having a fight party. I talked to him
Bro, are
today.
you
He's talking
sure you
about
talking to Kyle? Like, is it the real Kyle? Has
to the
Kyle been
real Kyle.
abducted?
It's the
It's
real
like
Kyle. Because
this like the
he,
third time you done told me that this nigga was supposed to show up on the live and he never did.
right, he showed up like the last 2.
That's
I'm trying to get him
crazy.
on here. Matter of fact, after all this shit happened with Boxing Scholar, when I got kicked off the panel, that's what motivated Kyle to come back. He's like, "Man, I'm tired of you always getting kicked off somewhere. Fuck that, dog. We about to get back on this bitch." So, but yeah, because I'm about 2 hours away from him. So I told him, I was like, "Yo, I'm down to drive up and have a little fight party. Let's get it. I'll throw some ends on some food, whatever. Get the homies together, watch the fight. And he was with it. So I've been hitting him nonstop the past week, like almost every day. Like, you sure we doing this Saturday? Are you sure? And he's like, yeah. So I talked to him today, get a little more details. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna bring my cousin with me, bro. And then I was like, so did you hit everybody else? Like, Hollywood, Dez, Rick Rigg, all the homies. He's like, oh man, my house ain't big enough for that. And I'm like, wait, who's gonna be there? He's like, probably just me, you, and your cousin. And I was like, wait, nigga, what? I'm like, oh, driving 2 hours to go sit with one other nigga, bro. Like, he's like, but we're gonna stream though. We're gonna live stream and commentate. I was like, bruh, I thought we was gonna have a fight party. I thought it was gonna be like a barbecue or kind of everybody bring some food and some drink and chill and watch the fight.
Yeah, you tripping.
Man. Because originally we were supposed to go to the pizza spot and watch it at the pizza spot. So we're gonna have some pizza, probably some drink, you know what I mean? Invite everybody there. So now I don't know what's going on. It's Tuesday, so fight on Saturday. So we're gonna try to figure something out. Because I'm trying to link up with everybody, I'm trying to link up with Hollywood, Dez, Rick, and whoever's in the Bay they wanna
Where
pull up
money
and watch
at?
the fight.
So where money at?
With who?
I said money.
Money too. Yeah, I
Yeah.
had hit money. That was gonna be up there. So money's been pulling up. He pulled up to a Coop's family reunion and shit. He put up the last couple times I've been out there. Hey, I fuck with my dog Money, dog. He be doing his own thing. He's in his own lane, but that's still a homie, bro. He's always
Oh, that's the family, bro.
yeah, for sure. But
All day.
shit, we at the 3 hour mark, man. We waited for 3 hours for Kyle Davis to come on his own show, and he, just said no. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
like,
So
yo, nigga, this your show.
I'm
Yeah.
just the
What do
co-host,
you?
man.
Anytime I've ever tuned in, it's only been you and a panel here. I ain't ever seen Kyle and this shit.
Bro, I'm gonna tell him too. I'm gonna tell him you came on looking for that motherfucker, bro. We're gonna uh,
I
we're
don't
I'll
know
get
gonna
him
what
we're
that
gonna
out
have to put
nigga
an
got going
APB
on.
out.
He got a new kid or something?
I don't think he got a new one. He just got the 12 he already has and the
Right.
there. Yeah.
I
fucking
knew he had
15
a house
jobs.
full already, yeah.
Daddy daycare.
For
You
sure, for
know,
sure.
that motherfucker just be shooting the club up with no regard.
It be like that sometime. I had to go ahead and get snipped. So
Oh,
I
you
could
did that, bro?
I had to, dog.
You
Dog,
had
I
to.
want to, and I'm so scared, dog.
Nah, you be straight. I mean, you ain't not gonna be scared, it's. it's in that area where shouldn't nothing be
Exactly.
you know what I mean? But you'd be all right.
Like how painful is it 1 through 10?
Um, it's it's more uncomfortable than painful. You know what I mean? Because your ball's gonna swell up.
Yeah. Fuck.
And then when you go for your initial, you're going to get your balls fondled by a man. So there's that too. Like before the surgery even happens, you gotta go get a handful real quick.
Why
Oh
can't it be a
man.
woman? The fuck? Why
I
can't it
was
just
just
be a
thinking about
woman?
what
That
position they
part,
put
like
you in,
that
bro.
part.
Because I know where they do it at. So it's like you got your legs up in the air. Like what's going on over here, dog? Like
Nah. Makes you crazy as fuck.
no, I'll just say it. I've done my research. I'm like, okay, that's where they cut it at, right? So I'm like, all right, there's only about 2 to 3 positions that you can even get to that spot, and they all are not cool. Dog. And I know they don't put you to sleep, so you awake the whole time.
Yeah, you up the whole time. Yeah.
You know, with your legs back by your ears, or on all fours or some shit, bro. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna need the gas mask, bro. I'm gonna need y'all motherfuckers to put me out, bro. I need to ride home. I do not want to be seeing there, have any memory of that shit happening, bro.
Yeah, they give you
Hell
some.
no.
They give you some meds though.
I heard, but so what about like the after? I mean, how long ago did you do that?
Like a month ago.
Oh, so you're still like recovering from that shit.
Nah, I'm back.
100%.
Uh, Maybe physically, yeah, but like mentally, probably like 85%.
Damn, that shit ain't kind of like tender still, like sore and
That's what
shit.
I'm saying. Like that's the mental like aspect of it. Like it's not tender, but I act like it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's like, yeah, damn. But are you? I mean, are you still shooting at 100% though? Like,
Yeah, but right now I can still knock something up right now.
okay, that's the other thing
Yeah.
I was worried about. I don't want to be dribbling out for the rest of my life.
Nah, eventually it'll stop. I think they said like 30 to 60 days or 30 in between 30 and 90. Give yourself a window of that. But after that, you dog water after that. Ain't nothing wrong.
Damn, I'm so scared, bro. But I don't know what I'm more scared of though. Having a
But you
kid
already
or
got
doing
one,
that.
right?
I got one, but I think to myself, like, what if I just put a baddest bitch ever, bro? I'm gonna want to knock her up.
Well, you can get it reversed.
Yeah, that sounds worse than the first than getting it
It is.
directly.
It is. It is.
That's why I'm like, fuck,
Niggas
bro. I
say
might
you could get a reverse. Oh my
might have
god.
to just freeze some shit and some popsicles and shit.
Yeah, you could do
Nah,
that
you should
too.
just go ahead and keep your superpowers.
Uh,
Powers.
I'm I'm
Powers,
scared,
fam.
bro. I just don't want no mistakes, bro. I had mine by mistake, bro. So like, you
Damn.
know, even when you do everything you're supposed to do as a man,
You
that
got
condom
lucky
break,
though.
nigga, it's
Yeah,
out
your
of your
daughter.
hands.
You got lucky though. Your daughter beautiful. You know, I done seen some ugly mistakes. You know what
That's true.
I'm
That's true.
saying?
I did get lucky, but I don't think lucky gonna strike twice, dog.
Damn, Gotham.
I'm gonna end up with a little demon semen, dog. A little
But
Kodak Black in this motherfucker, dog.
oh no, yeah.
I don't want to end up with a Glorilla, nigga. Like, god damn.
Man,
Ben
why y'all make
Israel.
man, why y'all calling her ugly like that? That's fucked up.
Cause
That's
she
fucked
look
up.
like the fish from Fish Tale. Man.
That's fucked up, bro.
She's not cute. Young Thug was right. He should never apologize.
Damn, y'all fucked up. Well, okay, that's the fucked up part. Why are you coming out and talking like that? You don't have to say nothing. And I
Well,
know
not with
you
leaked
probably.
jail
I
calls.
know he was asked that question.
Yeah, he was talking privately on a jail call. Someone leaked his calls.
That's bullshit. That's super cap. A jail call. Nigga, why are you
Yeah,
talking about Glorilla on a jail call?
bro. Cause you talk about anything, bro. I just talked to
Nigga,
my
you
brother the other day,
stupid.
and there was a whole bunch of real life shit to talk about, and I didn't talk about none of
Over here
it, bro.
talking
I was
about
just cracking
Glorilla in
jokes
a
and shit.
damn jail.
I
Wow.
was telling my brother about the
And
Mayweather
it
Tyson
was actually
fight.
worthy enough to break black internet. Man, fuck y'all, bro. Oh my
Yeah, she
god.
ugly enough to break black
Oh my
internet.
gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my
And
gosh.
she an ugly bitch, bro.
The
Like,
nigga
ain't no
died.
get around
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Her, Sexy Red, they all ugly bitches. Now you got someone like Lotto. She look cool. Fucking,
Lotto
what's
looks
up?
fake.
Yeah, she still look cool though.
Literally looks fake. I mean, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that because
Sweetie
her
look
cake can
cool.
still get smacked, but like she just looks totally fake, bro.
I mean, most of these bitches probably are by now.
Not ugly ass Glorilla. Apparently they are.
Not her. Not her.
Gosh.
I
She
mean,
she fake too. She got some BBL, fake titties.
oh no, oh yeah, no, she got some fake parts for sure. Like, but she
Mm.
real ugly. They ain't fake ugly. They're
Damn.
real ugly.
Damn.
The bitches might be fake pretty, but she fake. She real ugly.
Damn.
But it don't matter. We all done took down something
Oh
down
no,
here.
I'd
Oh
take her
yeah,
down
yeah.
still. I would
Like I
take
said,
it's
Yeah,
like I said,
Glorilla.
BBLs can still get smacked for
If
sure.
I
yeah,
was
for
ever in the
sure.
club and she was
Totally
hosting
can.
and she took a liking to me, dog, I'm knocking
Even
there
shout
just
out to
to
my
tell
big
niggas I
mamas
fucking
too.
smack Gorilla. You know what I
Big
mean?
mamas got high sex drive. Shout out to them too,
For sure.
for sure.
Ratchet bitches.
Nah, well, yeah, but I try not leave them ratchets alone, bro.
Ha 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 ha. We love
Get
these
a
hoes.
fucking headache dealing with all that.
From the waist to the fake, eyes to the fake, nails down to the toes. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, dog. I gotta say, UGK is no longer in my top five duos, rap duos. Um,
I ain't
I heard a
mad
song
at you.
today I never heard, and it really broke my fucking heart.
Damn, off of one song?
Yeah, this motherfucker said I'm so bad I suck my own dick, and that was the whole entire hook.
Whoa.
But suck my own dick, suck my own dick. Like y'all
Oh,
was like,
you,
what?
oh, you didn't. That sounds like a dream. What
I
the?
swear, bro. I can't even fucking pull it up on this screen, dog. But look up "I'm So Bad" by UGK, bro, and it's just Pimp C saying I'm so bad I can suck my own dick. He was talking
Who,
about like a girl
United
not
Gay
wanting to suck his
Flex?
dick, and he was just saying he's so bad he can suck his own dick, and then that was the hook.
That don't sound right, but all right.
I never heard it in my life, and I love UGK, dog. Like
Nah, man, they don't get down like that. They don't even condone motherfuckers be speaking
they
like
they
that.
they got down like that, bro. Too hard to swallow. That was
Stop. All right.
it was on that album. Too hard to swallow. Instead, I'm so bad I can suck my own dick. I'm so bad I suck my own dick. I'm so bad. I'm so bad I can suck my own dick. I'm so bad. That's the whole hook, bro.
Oh,
Look it
and
up. 1992 came out in 92, bro. That shit broke my heart, dog. And it broke my heart. It was Pimp C that said it, bro. Because Bun B, I already seen he soft. I wouldn't been surprised about that. But
shut up, Max. What the fuck, dog?
yeah, we all know what happened, bro. We all know what happened with that
Be
shit. He did
quiet,
not.
dog.
He didn't. He this big ass gun advocate couldn't even save his fucking wife, bro. That's crazy. Motherfucker came in your fucking house, dog. Chill, fucking let off. Now, and you in Texas, you would have got off easy, bro. Motherfucker came in your house, you should have.
Nah, you kill somebody, or even shoot at them, you're going to jail, bro. The fuck? The fuck?
But I'm telling
Even
you,
in your
bro,
own house? No, that's the law. Trust me. Fuck.
get him. You come in my fucking house,
I
bro.
mean, yeah, you're right. I would. I want to. Definitely, my blood is boiling.
I know
You
I'm
come in my
I
house.
want the
I'm
vengeance,
bodying anything
but just
walking in
be
my house
prepared.
uninvited.
Just be
Anything.
prepared to go to
Never,
jail. That's all I'm saying.
never.
That's all I'm saying. Whether you get off or not, like you're going to jail.
Oh, you'll go to jail first, probably, maybe.
Do you remember
Unless
that
you
one
have,
video? I always
unless you
laugh
have
at this.
the video cameras to just show it all, then you're pretty good.
Do you remember that one video of those white dudes getting mad about like the custody battle? This is like during COVID, and This dude like they like stuck their chest out and shit, and the fucking dude he shot him with that shotgun and like just like stood over the body and he was like, I told him. I told him how to fucking do it. I was like, what the fuck? And like the women are screaming and shit. Like it's crazy. If you guys saw the video, like you know what I'm talking about. It's classic. It's classic.
Yeah,
Dude just
I'm
like
gonna turn it
shot him in the
down,
fucking
bro. It is
chest.
2 o'clock over here, almost on the West Coast. Shout out to everybody in the chat. The chat was going crazy tonight. My bad, I
Yeah,
cannot keep up with
appreciate
all the
y'all.
comments. But I appreciate everyone that has something to say. This shit will still be here when this shit go on YouTube. Um, Shout out to everybody that put up to the fucking panel, man. I got Steph. Hey, got the city bullies in the fucking house came through today.
You already
Really dropping
know.
some shit, man. Shit, Kyle, you missed out again, you motherfucker.
Canelo going to
You
sleep.
punk motherfucker. Man,
Canelo going to sleep.
fucking a lot of people on here. We got Canelo, we got Bud. It's going back and forth. Some say 8, some say 12, some say 6, 11. Like everyone's engaging. This is definitely the biggest fight so far this year until until Jake Paul Tank. But honestly, for the rest of the week, I'm gonna try my best to not even talk about Jake Paul and Tank because this fight is this Saturday and it deserves all of our
Jake Paul
attention.
and Tank aren't even fighting. But
You
all right.
know, what I'm saying? People saying Bud go to sleep, he ain't gonna be able to handle the weight. People saying Canelo ain't shit. Motherfucker ain't fought nobody. Like I don't see anyone that Steph is bold saying that Bud gonna stop Canelo. Not too many people share that opinion, but hey, if he does, I would at least bet a little something on it, Steph, if you can. Fuck it, because that's gonna be the biggest odds to make your money back. Shit,
Eh,
you might be able to,
maybe. Well, I still want to see what they look like at the weigh-ins because like that's
yeah.
gonna
The
tell me.
weigh-ins is always telling, bro.
Because I'm telling
That's
you, like old boy coming in like roided up as fuck. I'm telling
yeah. They're both looking pretty hefty, man. It's gonna be a good slobber knocker right here, bro. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the comments, everybody that tapped in. There's so many people, way too many to name today. But we appreciate everyone that came through and shared their opinion, asked some questions, got in the mix. Man, the link is
Appreciate
in there. I wish I would have done a better job and dropped the link more in the chat. That's my fault. I'll make sure I do that a little more next time. We get some more people on here, fucking around. But in the wise words of Lil E, I want y'all to breathe air, live life. It's always a treat when players meet. Thanks for pulling up to the boxing section. RIP Coop. RIP to anybody that's ever lost somebody close to them. Shit ain't never easy. You can never get over it, but we just gotta keep pushing, man. So shit. Shout out to everybody, man. We gonna pull up. We're gonna try to run it back again. Hopefully tomorrow night. And maybe Kyle might actually be on this time. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, good night to everybody. Thanks for pulling up to the boxing section.